Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. This is the Citi Breakfast Show.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Come on. Mawo boy wale mawo no. E fonko bogbeno. Enyela yito ike pamo. E kokuranya bano. Mawo boy wale mawo no e. E fonko bogbeno. Enyela yito ike pamo e. E kokuranya bano. Ma wachepo. Dio shele fenshona shia. Ma wachepo. Ma ho shele fenshona shia. Enyela yito ike pamo e. E kokuranya bano. Enyela yito ike pamo e. E kokuranya bano. Come on. One who gives you strength, and I will uphold you by my hand. I am the Lord, the one who keepeth thee, the one who gives you strength, and I will uphold you by my hand. Come on, say it. Hey, I said that day, it came into the Lord. Come on. Come on! He can't cash it from Kobaye. Hey! He can't enjoy you more. Yeah! Cash it from Kobaye. Na 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 na. Cash it from Kobaye. Let me just try to go back to your car. Cash it from Kobaye. Na 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 na. Cash it from Kobaye.
This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Wople Manchester, Opele Ache. Ekeja chuchuta hulo panaku Opele Ache. Chimbolo, Opele Ache. Pomoni oke shaike, Opele Ache. Wople Manchester, Keja chuchu.
The 6th of March 2026, 6:37. Good morning, welcome to a brand new day on 97.3 Citi FM. This is the City Breakfast Show. It's our Independence Day. Ghana is 69 today, and so it's a holiday. It's been observed as such all over the country. We are celebrating our 69th birthday, our independence. And it's always a refreshing thing to start your morning with anything from Perez music. A dose or more is never bad at all. Of course, we started off with something from Tego Sisters. Minya Yesu was what we started with. Now you're listening to Woblematesa. We love it. We'll bring you the news review today because, as you know, on holidays our newspapers also take a break. But we are here. We'll keep you company. We are on the Caravan. The Caravan has been in Kumasi. And the patrons really are having a blast. We'll catch up with them very shortly on the show. And I love the fact that people are taking time off to experience the nation. Today is a holiday, so make time to explore the nation. Not just online, but step out. Step out of the rat. Step out of your comfort. Step out of the norm. And go catch a breath. And you will be surprised to know, even within your own locality, so much is happening that is great, that needs to be celebrated, that needs to be encouraged. And of course, there are a few things that are also happening that need correction. Take notes and see how you can change that. Welcome to today. The world is competitive and sympathy is not a currency in the global marketplace. So be disciplined, be reliable. Opportunity favors the prepared. These are the words of the president on the occasion of our 69th independence. I thought to share that with you for Business Sense this morning. Sympathy is not a currency in a global marketplace. And then you compromise on quality, you compromise on standards. While on the global stage, sympathy has no place. So in order to be a global beater, world beater, had to be disciplined, be reliable, because opportunity favors the prepared. That's spot on for Business Sense this morning, brought to you by ABSA. We all start a new year with good intentions, so many plans and resolutions. This year, ABSA is giving you the chance to actually make them count. With ABSA Target Save, you can plan towards specific goals and interest on your savings and get insurance cover to help protect what you're working towards. It's a wedding or that long-awaited vacation trip, whatever the goal, ABSA will help you make it happen. So open an ABSA Target Save account today. Your story matters, ABSA. And who is helping us bring you the news review? Certainly Fidelity Bank is proud to be associated with the news review. Your salary deserves better, so switch to Fidelity Bank today. Enjoy amazing benefits. We have lower interest rates, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. So it's time to switch and smile wider with Fidelity Bank. Learn more. Contact 0800 003355. FidelityBank.com.gh is where to visit. Our socials are Fidelity Bank GH. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. And it's a great morning because I get to do the news review and the show together with Francisca Kakrafosing, who joins us sporting a lovely brown, top. You're doing brown
me.
today.
You're always tricking
No,
me.
actually, because I almost, no, mine is too far apart from yours.
We're both wearing
something,
earth tones, so I guess
it's called earth tone.
yes, we are earth toning,
Earth
like they
toning.
say.
I love it. Good to see
Well,
you.
it's good to be here. It's a
Yes,
holiday
it
and it's
is.
Friday as
All right,
well.
take
so
it
it's
easy,
great.
cry.
Yes.
Easy.
Let me start off with the Graphic Online because
Sure.
we don't have the papers, so
That's
we are
great.
doing the review from online. And
Sure.
Graphic Online has its major stories. NLC declares Clocksack strike illegal and summons parties. And you remember, Clocksack also declared nationwide strike over unresolved conditions of service.
Yeah.
Other stories from Graphic Online. These roads will be temporarily closed on Independence Day. I guess it's a notice coming
Very
from the police. And GSE, Ghana Stock Exchange, shatters records at MTN Ghana, and Stanchart's lead historic feat. Also, Belgium becomes 8th creditor to restructure Ghana's debt.
Okay, let me take you to citynewsroom.com. NLC orders Clocksack to call off nationwide strike set for March 9, as you read earlier from Graphic. And US, UK, China pressure Ghana to stop gold royalty hike. Rice, mackerel, tomato puree added to land transit ban. And Salma youth warn chief over alleged interference in clay mining. Don't cut down cocoa trees over price drop. This is John Dumelo to farmers, and President Mahama has directed buffer stock to procure local rice for all schools. Here, we like it. Ghana signs debt restructuring agreement with Belgium. That's here as well. It came in a bit earlier, and I'm intrigued to know that we are still closing roads today, especially because we are having, a smaller independence celebration, particularly at the Jubilee House. Maybe the number of roads that we usually close on a day like this, have also been reduced. But AMA has launched Independence Day cleanup, and defaulters are set to face fines or jail term. And Heritage Caravan Day, 5 patrons explore Konfu Anoche sword site.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Just before I move to my Joe Online, still with Graphic Online, 2 suspected robbers shot after scaling judge's wall in Kumasi. In Wa High Court hands life sentence to man behind 23 killings. An IGP orders probe into alleged 400,000 Ghana Cedi mobile money withdrawal by police at Kibi. Now let's go to myjoyonline.com.
Right.
And their big story: China, US pressure Ghana to halt gold royalty hike. Document sources say. Other stories making the news. OMC is free to cut prices anytime. NPA says market is fully competitive. Also, Ghana Air Force welcomes first Airbus H175 helicopter in major fleet modernization drive. And we paid a price but will tackle Iran threats. That's Israeli ambassador revealing as 11 Israelis killed and 121 injured. And also, state of the nation must be seen in people's lives, not statistics, and that's coming from Parliament. Opong Kroma challenging the government.
Okay, all right. So let me take you to the High Street Journal, and so far, High Street Journal is also focusing on the This is the gold royalties. The angle is that Ghana's gold royalty hike faces global pushback, resource gain versus investor cost. We'll bring you details of that. Borrowing cost in Ghana may offer borrowers breathing space as rates could fall further. 1 year of Citi stability. Synergy proposes 2 strategic anchors to lock the gains for development. And there's a rejoinder here dealing with Ghana Amalgamated Trust Albatross on 2 indigenous banks in the BNFT on BFNT on 4th March 2026. And then also President Mahama says calcinide clay plant will cut clinker imports, boost low carbon cement. Yesterday, we were told that the biggest, clay or cement manufacturing plant in the world was commissioned in Ghana. So that was a comment from the president that the High Street Journal is looking at. Kaka.
Okay, so let me hop over to dailyguidenetwork.com. That's their website. And their general news here. Agri Memorial alumni rejects police assault account. Also, Sokoban resident protest over bad roads. 8 gambling fraudsters busted in Kumasi. And Access Bank donates first tranche of 1 million sanitary pads. Kudos to Access Bank for that. Also, coming from the EPA boss, minimal interest in climate change robbing Africa's growth.
I take you to channel1newsonline.com. Strike will proceed despite NLC order. This is Clocksack. Ghana targets pasta in expanded land transit restrictions. That means that if you are importing pasta into the country, you cannot bring it through the land borders. It's going to be
that's the macaroni spaghetti.
Exactly,
those things.
pasta. And so talia. You're not bringing talia through our land borders. And then of course, court sets March 17 hearing for viral Ofankor domestic violence case. This is the landlord who abused his wife. And Okada rider 24 arrested for robbing Namibian diplomat. Hey, this guy. Mahama directs nationwide centralization of rice procurement for schools. National ambulance crew escapes gun attack near Yendi, and Wa residents welcome sentencing of serial killer. Kaka.
Okay, so let me bring you 2 stories or 3 stories on crime and also related to the police.
Oh, you're getting into details
yes,
now.
You're not done with your
Let me
headlines.
do some international platforms and then we can get into details shortly. So Israel launches broad wave of strikes on Tehran after Beirut bombardment, and then Iran war may help Netanyahu at home but hurt Israel abroad. U.S. Defense Secretary says the campaign has only just begun as the U.S. and Israel signal attacks on Iran and its proxies will intensify. So this is not stopping anytime soon. What is the game plan? The Iran war is unsettling China and its ambitions. That's what BBC decides to focus on with this particular one. So let's get into details.
Okay, so let's go to Kumasi in the Ashanti region. 2 suspected robbers shot after scaling a judge's wall. Yes, and it comes with the pictures of the robbers, but their faces are blurred out.
Right.
And the story reads, a robbery attempt at the residence of a Court of Appeal judge in Kumasi has been foiled following the swift intervention of a police bodyguard assigned to the premises, the Ghana Police Service has confirmed. According to a press release issued on March 4, the incident occurred late on March 3 at about 11:30 p.m. when 2 young men allegedly scaled the fence wall of the judge's residence while armed with cutlasses and a pair of scissors. The suspects, identified by the police as Patrick Allo, 23, and Akwesi Jemfi, 21, are said to have entered the compound and attempted to forcibly open the judge's private vehicle. However, preliminary investigations indicate that their actions were detected by the police bodyguard stationed at the residence before they could carry out the alleged robbery. According to the police, the suspects resisted arrest when confronted and allegedly attempted to disarm the officer. The police said that in the course of the confrontation, the officer acted in self-defense and in accordance with operational procedures. Acting in self-defense and in line with operational procedures, the officer discharged his firearm, resulting in gunshot wounds to the left and right legs of the suspects. That's a quote from the police, and the injured men were subsequently subdued and taken into custody.
This Allo boy, he's very bold. I'm going to rob a judge with scissors and cutlass.
Well, good news that the
yo.
police intervened and they were grabbed.
Absolutely.
Now, I'll take you to Wa,
Please.
where the High Court has handed a life sentence to a man behind 23 killings.
Yeah.
And it comes with a picture of the man involved, I believe. The High Court in Wa has sentenced a 44-year-old man, Sharif Abdullahi, popularly known as Christos, to life imprisonment after he pleaded guilty to the murder of 23 people across several communities in northern Ghana.
That's true.
The conviction follows months of investigations by the police after a series of killings that unsettled residents in parts of the Upper West, Savannah, and Bono regions. Abdullah admitted before the court that he was responsible for the deaths of 16 people in Wa, 5 in Bole, and 1 each in Bandang, Kwanta, and Bamboy. According to a police press release, Abdullah was arrested on October 6, 2025, after what authorities described as sustained intelligence-led operations and investigations.
That's correct.
Following his arrest,
earlier.
he was processed for court and later committed to stand trial by the District Magistrate Court.
Right. Let me take you to the full list of roads that will be closed for
I wanted to
Independence
do one more
anniversary. Please go
police-related
ahead.
story.
Sure, let's
Yes,
go.
and this is coming from Daily Guide Network, and it says the Old Students Association of Agri Memorial Zion Senior High School, Mosa Global, has called on the Central Regional Police Command to retract its statement, which alleges that 6 Agri Memorial students attacked a final year student of Adisadel College in Cape Coast. The Central Regional Police Command's Public Affairs Unit, in a statement issued, said its interventions revealed that the said student of Adisadel College was assaulted on Friday, February 20 at 3:30 p.m. or about 3:30 p.m. immediately after an inter-college sports festival held at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. According to the Ghana Police Service, the victim, who was later identified as Rexford Owusu-Ansai student, was allegedly attacked by suspects who are students of Agri Memorial at Pedu while in the company of 2 friends. Speaking at a press conference in Accra, the vice president of the Agri Memorial Zion SHS Association, Francis Boache, dismissed the police claims against the students.
Very well. So on citynewsroom.com this morning, we understand that the police has shut some roads, and here are some of these things. In a statement on Facebook on Thursday, March 5, police said the roads affected would include Liberation Road, that's from Opebia intersection towards the Central Business District, Independence Avenue at the Akweje bypass, the Jawa Hala Nehru Road, and roads will be reopened to the public once the event concludes. And this is the 69th Independence Anniversary celebrations at the Jubilee House. So motorists who are using the Liberation Road are advised to take the Kaukudi Road via Kanda Highway to connect to Barnes Road towards the Central Business District, or use the Gifford Road towards Osu. Those on Independence Avenue will be diverted via Kanda Highway to Ring Road Central, proceeding to the 37 intersection. So the police will be on hand to assist you, but just be mindful, be informed that the Liberation Road from Opebia all the way to the Central Business District will be closed to traffic today. And we understand that the celebration will also be on a smaller scale as was seen last year, in line with the government's intentions of cutting costs. Meanwhile, the AMA says it is cleaning up the city and defaulters will face fines or jail term. AMA has announced a city-wide cleanup exercise, Ghana 69 cleanup, aimed at sustaining the civic spirit and community responsibility inspired by Ghana's independence celebrations. According to a press release yesterday, the exercise, which forms part of the March 2026 edition of the National Sanitation Day, is scheduled for Saturday, this is tomorrow, at 6 a.m. and it will continue until all activities are completed. So some of the places include Agbogboloshe, CBD, Central Business District, Tuesday Market, Chemuna, Kaneshi, and the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. So be informed about this as well and get involved.
We'll see how that goes. But Caleb, I have one more crime-related story. You know, this is not paper, so I couldn't flip.
That's
so I have
okay.
to click, go for it, come back.
And come back and all that. So,
So
you
this
can't
is-
take paper away.
Charlie,
The paper.
8 gambling fraudsters busted in Kumasi,
True.
and the Ashanti Regional Police Command has apprehended 8 suspected gamblers who illegally used street gambling activities to defraud unsuspecting people in Kumasi of their monies and other valuables. The suspects include Akwesi Atakari, 36, Mandela Pepra, 31, Ernest Odro, 28, Joseph Odum, 31, Augustine Ajiman, 24, Eric Ado, 33, Dorcas Atanga, 22, and Agnes Basser, 21. These are young people.
Yeah.
Well, the suspects, according to the police, usually deceive unsuspecting victims into parting in a game or participating in a game, and in the process use diabolical tricks to steal their money and other personal effects.
Not a way to get your name to the world, to the rest of the world, right?
Exactly.
In
And you
such
know
an
that
activity.
we're celebrating independence.
Yeah.
It is Heritage Month.
Yeah.
But we've forgotten that March is also the month for women. It's the month where we celebrate.
Oh, International Women's something. Is it much as well?
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
let me talk about this story that I like so much. Access
with
Bank
us.
donates first tranche of 1 million sanitary pads.
1
And
million.
it comes with a picture of the boss lady herself, Pearl Nkrumah, who heads the bank. And it says, Access Bank Ghana, in fulfillment of its commitment to ending period poverty, has donated 500 boxes of sanitary pads to the New Horizons Special School. The 500 boxes, containing a total of 12,000 sanitary packs, represents the first tranche of the bank's broader pledge to distribute 1 million sanitary pads to schoolgirls across the country during the 2026 and 2027 financial years.
That's a good
This
one.
donation forms part of the pledge by the bank as they made a courtesy call by the group deputy managing director, that's Chizoma Okoli, to Vice President Jenana Opoku-Agyemang in July 2025. And
We
I know
like
that
it.
the Vice President was part of this advocacy to end period poverty.
Yeah.
And I think that we need to revisit that conversation where menstrual hygiene products are taxed as part of cosmetics.
I thought that tax was abolished, so it's still on.
Well,
Are they still
I'll
charging
have to
that?
check, but that's a conversation we need to revisit. But I also think that for most public washrooms, aside the toilet rolls that will be placed there,
Right.
we need to appreciate that there are two genders at the very least
And provide some free
and provide some free sanitary
towels,
sanitary pads,
Products,
whatever.
Okay.
It says that it's very difficult. I found myself in a washroom of a company or something. I had gone there for a purpose, and there was a lady there who was stuck in the washroom. Okay, and anybody walks in and she says, "Please, can you help me? Please, can you help me?" So I asked, "What's the problem?" And she said, it has come, and she kind of needs help.
Right.
Fortunately, I had some extra, so I tossed it down to her. So I think that it will be really important if
We should provide some
public
sanitary
washrooms,
products
even
in
washrooms in
public
private
washrooms.
organizations can
Right.
put some of these things
Right.
there, and women don't go and grab it and take it home. Understand that it will be useful
yeah,
for emergencies, so
Yeah,
that we
so-
can all rely on them
And, you know,
during emergencies.
The poverty is deep there.
But hopefully we'll get there.
We sure will get there. Let me take you to the High Street Journal, and we are celebrating Ghana Month. We're celebrating
Indeed.
Heritage Month, and there's a lot of craze and buzz around the fugu and smoke. Now, weavers are seeking funding and market access to revive smoke and kente industry. This is a feature, beautiful one on the High Street Journal. Smoke and kente weavers in the Bono East region are calling for increased investment and financial support to expand production and strengthen the local textile industry as Ghana marks its annual Heritage Month. Heritage Month, celebrated throughout March in Ghana, promotes national unity, cultural identity, and patriotism, culminating in the country's Independence Day celebrations on March 6. The initiative encourages citizens to wear traditional attire such as kente and batakari while promoting local cuisine and cultural practices. Now, these weavers in the Bono East region say the celebration highlights the economic potential of Ghana's traditional textile industry, but they insist that limited access to capital and expensive raw materials continue to constrain their production. This is a very good call, as
Yes,
much as we want to
Caleb,
celebrate and promote
just
same.
quickly on the
Yeah.
concern you had with the sanitary pads.
Yes.
It's true, it's correct. The government has removed value added tax on locally produced sanitary pads
So
and
that-
waived import duties on raw materials for local manufacturing.
That's a
So
good
the
one.
brands that are being imported still have some taxes on
That's
them.
fine. So you have a choice to go for local ones. Ne?
Indeed, you have a
So
choice, but
promoting local production and things.
certainly.
Anna.
I'll leave it there. Certainly.
Okay, so that was the news review. Shiba Babeni joins us. She has business that will come your way shortly. Thank you, Francisca.
Oh, the go-go. Google me. And what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind says, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why you have my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
The go-go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, Andrea, challenge these days, new level crown. Where did you pass?
Me, pass somewhere. I just switched for a better life.
Hey.
I switched for comfort. Look, your salary deserves better.
Switch?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I switched my salary account to Fidelity Bank, and that's my jackpot. I get higher loan amounts with lower interest rates, as well as personalized financial support. They gave me a loan to expand my side hustle, and the terms are just flexible.
Wow.
Your salary deserves better.
Oh, my salary deserves better. You see the way you are smiling wide? Yes, I will switch and smile wider. Your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy lower interest rate, car and home loan, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Switch and smile wider. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I need your side, Fidelity.
The City Breakfast Show.
It's time for business, and Shiba Benning is back in the studio. Very happy this morning. It's our Independence Day. Yeah. Good to see you. What's in business?
Welcome to the Independence Day edition of the breakfast edition of Citi Business News. The bulletin is brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, and Valex. I am Shiba Araba Benin. Thanks for your time, and let's get straight into our stories now. The Bank of Ghana has introduced new guidelines governing how foreign banks channel investment funds into Ghana in a new move aimed at tightening oversight of cross-border capital flows and protecting the country's foreign exchange market. The directive, which takes effect immediately, sets strict rules for the operation of escrow accounts, special accounts that non-resident banks maintain with Ghanaian banks to facilitate investment transactions. There's more in the following report.
Framework, Vostro accounts can only be used for investment-related transactions, including foreign portfolio investment in Government of Ghana securities, corporate bonds, equities, and other approved financial instruments. The central bank says the guidelines are designed to strengthen transparency, improve traceability of foreign capital flows, and support orderly functioning of the domestic forex market. The rules also place tight restrictions on the movement of funds. Inflows into the account must originate from foreign exchange sold to resident banks for investment purposes, while outflows are limited to activities such as the purchase of foreign exchange to repatriate investment capital or income. Importantly, the Bank of Ghana has banned the use of Vostro accounts for personal remittances on non-investment transactions and prohibited overdraft, intervostro transfers not backed by securities, and the mixing of investment and non-investment funds. To strengthen monitoring, resident banks are now required to conduct daily reconciliations, implement real-time monitoring systems, and submits periodic reports on Vostro account activity to the central bank.
Emmanuel Opon with that business desk report. Now, government plans to inject about 2,000 megawatts of additional power into the national grid over the next 5 years to support the development of the Volta Economic Corridor and drive industrial growth. The move follows the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the 24-Hour Economy Authority and the Accelerated Export Development Secretariat and ATRI Energy Transition Private Limited to strengthen Ghana's energy infrastructure and promote export-led growth. Speaking after the signing, Presidential Advisor on the 24-Hour Economy Policy, Gusi Tano, said stable and affordable power will be critical to supporting industrialization.
Under the new framework, Vostro accounts can only be used for investment related.
It will definitely assist in the provision of power, but not only that, cheaper power, because under the 24-Hour Economy Program, there's a cap. We have to remain within the cap of 7 cents per kilowatt hour if it's supported by any battery energy storage system. If it is not, then we have to remain within the band of 4 to 5 cents per kilowatt hour. This is much cheaper than 15 cents per kilowatt hour. And so we will sell to ECG and so on, but we'll also insist that they cap how they sell it finally to retail consumers and wholesale consumers. So that is the idea. Because Ghana is growing and it's growing very fast. Recently, the Minister of Energy announced that there had been a spike during peak of 800 megawatts consumption. And that is coming from EV battery charging, as well as also data centers and data hubs that are emerging. You know, they eat a lot of power. Yeah.
You heard Gusi Tano, who is the Presidential Advisor on the 24-Hour Economy. In other stories, stakeholders in the construction sector have indicated that a dip inflation in the sector will not immediately translate into price reduction. Figures from the Ghana Statistical Service shows that year-on-year inflation in the building and construction industry declined to 3.9% in January 2026, down from 4.4% recorded in December 2025. This marks the 9th consecutive month of decline in year-on-year inflation in the sector, reflecting sustained moderation in the prices of construction inputs. Speaking to Citi Business News, Sami Amegayibo explains why prices of real estate would not drop immediately.
One of the problems that we've been having has to do with where sometimes we make gains here and the next time we see another introduction from either taxes or something also appears from somewhere. And so it kind of defeats some of the gains that we may have chalked, and hoping that we would have forged ahead with the gains, and then people will begin to feel. So in our typical industry, where we begin to hear things about inflation, maybe last month inflation and then this month inflation, is just too much. We want to see these gains sustained over a period of time for us to begin to feel the impact. And then it will then go into our pricing, and then we can then see ultimate beneficiaries will be prospective or homeowners.
Sami Amagaibo is the Executive Secretary of Ghana Real Estate Development Association, GREDA. Now, on the interbank markets this morning, the dollar is going for 10 cedis 77 pesos. The British pound is selling for 14 cedis 37 pesos, while the pound could be sold to you for 12 cedis 50 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of Citi Business News. Thank you for listening. I am Sheba Arba Benin. Have a good day.
Citi News, we speak first. Reach our hotline on 0302 224959 and get interactive on Facebook, Citi 97.3 FM, and on Twitter at Citi 973.
From now to the end of Ghana month, Polytank is celebrating with you. We are giving you over 1,000 Ghana cedis for free on our premium Sumo Super range of water tanks in celebration of Ghana. Sumo Super is designed to last, giving you peace of mind for your home, project, or business. Don't miss this limited time offer. Visit any Polytank outlet today. Ask for Sumo Super and save over 1,000 Ghana cedis. Polytank, the original, always the best. Panono Ankasa. Beware, Polytank does not request for Momo online.
Feel the energy and reconnect with your roots this March at the Back to Your Village Food Festival 2026. Join us for a celebration of Ghanaian culture and cuisine from all across the country. Northern, Akan, and Southern villages will all be represented. It's more than just food. It's about culture, family, and memories that last a lifetime. Let's come together this March to discover the flavors that make us who we are. The date is 28th and 29th of March 2026. Venue is the Afro Sutherland Children's Park. The time is 10 a.m. through till 6 p.m. each day. Interested vendors can register by calling 0205-973-973. The Back to Your Village Food Festival is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM.
Oh, jump on now.
Go, the go. Ah, go me. And what time when you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they boss my mind self be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, they make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why you hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go, the go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Whether you're buying watcher from your favorite spots in Osu, shopping online for the latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe. From Trotro to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard. Safe, convenient, priceless.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on, keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our star savers, we became #1. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Why, baby? Hey, my me say my boyfriend akwesi obo *959# when the phone so. Na we
Anita, I don't doggy park.
Oh, one so. Akwesi asanso ba #1. Yeah, mo adwen na ho. And na dey was so ye me show papa bi. Na me dey toss am me short sexy dress no. Na me say samiti. Na me ye me nails no so come on. Oh, no. Me fa uba. Make I do some small 1 2 rounds. Me answer me doing ho. Na we tria. Na so he for order. So Chinese cheese any wine papa bi. And they mean this check no.
Hey, Anita.
Na sa me mia when you hear TV bi no. Also sound. No to prepaid. Na me chilly AC mu. I no go fit sweat like that. See fine girl.
Hey, Anita.
Jesus.
Baby, I will do no jinawa. Mr. Remember, dial *959#. Oh, iPhone app ako toma. No one can say sika so what.
Sister, next time cut call the what? Dial *959# and I call 590mobile.com.gh. Not to be 590 mobile. Head down some.
There's always that friend, neighbor, or family who is always welcome at Iftar time. And of course, there is always enough tea. Because tea isn't just for drinking, it's for catching up, cracking jokes, and sharing moments. Lipton tea, for togetherness and those warmly welcomed visits. Ramadan Kareem from Lipton.
This advert is FDA approved.
Prices will go sweet to your body. Plenty products they and deals. Free a crack, see bimbila. Bribi wa homa obia. From appliances to clothes, beauty products pay as you wish. Quality products guaranteed. If it matters to you, then it matters to us. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you.
Are you ready to revolutionize the future of agriculture? The Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, in partnership with the Ghana Exim Bank, proudly presents the Ghana Agrotech Fair 2026. The fair will feature exhibitions, market linkages, masterclasses, and workshops on climate-smart farming, digital tools, and export development. Join us at the Black Star Square from March 17 to March 19 at 9 a.m. each day. The President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will be assisted by the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, the Honorable Elizabeth Ofuswejari, and the Chief Executive of the Ghana Exim Bank, Honorable Sylvester Adina Mensah, to open the fair. Government agencies, agrotech firms, startups, farmers, financial institutions, and the general public are all welcome. To exhibit or for inquiries, call 0559 679326 or 0242 585419. Media partners: Daily Graphic, Media General, Radio Gold, Citi FM, and Channel 1 TV. Ghana Agrotech Fair 2026, transforming agribusiness through local innovation and technology.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Yeah. The trophy no money about come why. Go.
Obi Antone Coalition. Obi Antone Coalition. Yeah, Obi Antone Coalition.
What else?
Code. Obi Antone Coalition. Obi Antone Coalition. Obi Antone Coalition. Code.
Memma woni pe bi embu abonfia ahopopro mo ye nyina bo huntia oye wo tamfo ja no manimvia yambu amu amunsi na bumpe
se wo pe mo ani o menyina edi na nyame ni awaka no na bebe mo
18 after 7, always an interactive show. 0549986996. That's how you can reach us. Some of you have already sent messages on some people you want to celebrate. Others want us highlight some issues of consent to them. 0549986996 is a WhatsApp line. We are always delighted to hear from you, so do well to connect with us. This morning we do what we do always with you, and that's why we're inviting you to join us, help many cope. As you do know, over the years we've always lent a helping hand to many of our compatriots through education by supporting the education at the tertiary level. We've had so many of them come through, and over the years at some point we've done this on the quiet, but we're reaching out to you once more to help us see some brilliant but needy students through the education. And you do know that we don't just put them in school, we help them get everything that we help facilitate their stay through school. Yeah.
We'll be on for handkerchief from the permanent.
Not just year 1 and we leave them year 2, year 3, year 4, all the way to when they are done. And some of these are medical students, fee paying. Others are on engineering programs. And so we'll be bringing you a documentary we filed profiling the lives of some of these beneficiaries who are done with school and how supportive your assistance has been to them, and others who are still in the process, telling their story to remind you of the great work you've done in the past, and also call for your support towards seeing them through in the future. So that is coming up shortly. It's coming up shortly on the Citi Business Edition. It's coming your way shortly. In the meantime, Polytank Sumo is inviting you to benefit from their 10% off premium multiple layer Sumo Super Tank from now till the end of Ghana month. We're celebrating our heritage together. It's built with advanced multi-layer technology and reinforced for superior durability. Sumo Super is designed to last, giving you peace of mind for your home project or business. So don't miss this limited time offer. Visit any Polytank outlet today. Ask for Sumo Super. Save 1,000 Ghana Cedi. Save over 1,000 Ghana Cedi. Polytank is the original. It's always the best. We are Papa no Ankasa. Polytank does not request for Momo payments online. And Jonathan Syme is living proof that insurance can actually reward you. And the first raffle winner of the Insuranachile Moto insurance promo from Enterprise Insurance. Jonathan simply insured his car, and now he's packing his bags for an ultimate football experience abroad, live at the stadium. Imagine that, and it could be you. Just buy or renew your motor insurance with Enterprise. Stand a chance to win big as sponsored ultimate football experience, fuel coupons, airtime, branded souvenirs from now until May 2026. This promo is regulated on the NLA's Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Enterprise Insurance is your advantage. So your business deserves every chance to grow, and Zenith Bank is here to make it happen. Open a Zenith SME account today. Unlock powerful solutions designed to fuel business growth. Also enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME business card, designed to help you manage business, spend and make secure payments for goods and services. With the Zenith SME business card, you will enjoy free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical business skills training, 24/7 access to funds, and so much more. So give your business the boost it deserves. Open a Zenith SME business account today and sign up for a Zenith SME business card. Hallelujah. Visit zenithbank.com.gh. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Hallelujah. Make we sing. Oh yeah. So my body don't lose God. Can't walk for my door. Yeah. Everybody sing it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Ghana Exim Bank is 10 years old. Hooray.
Hallelujah.
The bank is hosting an international conference on the theme A Decade of Enabling Export Trade and Industrial Transformation, resetting Exim for the next frontier. We're doing this from the 25th to the 26th of this month at Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel, Accra. 8 a.m. each day. President Mahama will be performing the official opening of the conference. It's hosted by its Chief Executive, Honorable Sylvester Dina Mensa. And it will bring together captains of industry, thought leaders, and decision makers in the global development finance ecosystem. They'll be deliberating on emerging issues in the development finance space. 020-854-1480 is the number to call for enquiries. eximbank.com/conference is where to register. Media partners are Daily Graphic Media, Journal, CDFM, Radio Go, Channel 1 TV, and Multimedia Group. Knowledge partners are IFC and SME Finance Forum. We'll bring you the business edition shortly, calling on you to help us support some of our compatriots through tertiary education. We've done this over the past, and many of them have become an absolute blessing to the nation. Remember the architect who helped us develop the plans for the market we built together with your support once again for the victims of the Akosombo Volta VRA spillage. Yes, we built some markets, we built some hospitals, health centers, and homes or houses for some of the victims. Yes, through your support on COPE. We've seen people through school, they've become professionals, and they are also giving up. They are giving back. So here's an opportunity to pay forward.
Everybody sing it, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So we can benefit together. A very special good morning going out to the latest author in town, Apostle Kingsley Adai. He's doing the listening. Now, what if your bank helped you big up? Welcome to the Republic Verse, where your money, your business, and your dreams level up. Own your dream home with Republic Bank Mortgage. Just grow faster with SME and corporate banking solutions. Run your daily finances smoothly with retail and commercial banking products. Build wealth with investments and trust management. And pay anywhere, anytime with Republic Visa credit or debit card. Whether you're starting out, scaling up, or stepping into what's next, Republic Verse gives you the power to do more and shine brighter. So call Republic Bank toll-free number on 0800 414 414 0800 414 414. Our WhatsApp number is 0546 414 414. WhatsApp us now and step into the Republic Verse. This is the Republic Verse. Do more, shine more, bigger. Republic Bank, we are the one for you.
Sing it, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Everybody sing it, hallelujah.
So at any point, if you want to engage us, you want to send us some feedback, you've seen something you want to highlight, you want to celebrate anyone, or there's a question you have, 0549 986 996. That's our WhatsApp line. 0549 986 996. We're happy to engage with you as always. We want to get into the business edition now. This is a documentary compiling the stories of beneficiaries of the Citi Opportunity Project on Education. We call it COPE. We literally help many cope through their education, giving them hope and a lifeline to their deadlines. So pay attention to this one. When we are back, we have more for you.
It's been said that education is a real game changer. But the reality is that that's actually more than just a slogan. For many people, a helping hand to get access to a decent education is all they need to make a real difference in their lives. In a world where potential is often stifled by circumstance, education can be the key to freedom. But what happens when that key is just out of reach? This is the story of brilliant minds, relentless dreams, in a community determined to rewrite futures. COPE, the Citi Opportunity Project on Education, was born from a simple belief: no student should watch their dreams die because of poverty. Through scholarships, COPE bridges the gap between brilliance and opportunity. I caught up with Mr. Samuel Atamensa to find out how it all began.
So, Mens, I'm very curious about COPE. What inspired you to start COPE?
COPE, as we now know, Citi Opportunity Project on Education. We started. It wasn't something that we planned it. We didn't plan it. It's just one misfortune that happened. So a friend of our station passed on many years ago, and after he passed on, the wife reached out to me to discuss what will happen to the education of the children. And so initially I took it upon myself, personally to support. But after a while I thought that look, it will be okay for our company to adopt it and expand it. Okay. So at this point, these young people were in basic school. I think there was one who was in JHS at the time. And so we took over as a company and formalized it. So after that, we went on air to announce for people to join in. And once people were aligned, we decided to increase the numbers. It's maybe around 15 years now since we started this book business. And so far, a number between 100 and 150 have gone through COPE, all through mostly tertiary education. Because when we finally did the document to establish COPE, we specifically targeted tertiary education, more so when secondary education had been made free. And so that's what we have been up to. And it has no restriction, no limitation in terms of the choice of academic disciplines, as you can see from theater arts to accounting to medicine. Some doing education, some doing nursing, some doing philosophy, psychology, across board. And that's how we have managed it over the years.
Then I got to speak with a few beneficiaries: Hope Salah, Abigail Simon, Patrick Bumegbe, Ali Inusa, Wanda Dogbe, Alfred Parr Grant, David Saba, William Ekufueje, Philemon Lamont Dabra, Raphael Davoji. Here are some of their stories.
I had a dream to go to the university, but after WASI, I knew there was no funding, so I just took it off my mind.
I didn't have hope of continuing, so I was even thinking, should I drop out?
It wasn't the best of homes. I mean, we're going to a public school which was near our house. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, but it was difficult, it was those typical Saito lifestyle where you didn't have a school bag, we're using this rice bag, so it was usual to us because that was our normal lifestyle then.
My father was a farmer, cattle farmer, a herder.
Okay.
So he used to herd cattle for people. And so at that time, anytime we came back from school, we then took the cattle to the fields to graze. So that was the normal routine.
I'm from Adina. It's a small village in between the lagoon and the sea. In the Volta region, the 30 South District. Even though I have my daddy stays in Aplau, but my mom is in Adina, so I spent most of my time here over there. Yeah, and basically it is all about it's a fishing community actually. So as a boy, all you had to do was to sometimes join them, do the fishing and all of that.
So have you been to sea before?
I have several times.
You've been to sea?
I have.
Wow. Okay. What's life on the sea like?
It is all about seeing yourself in the middle of the sea of nowhere. Sometimes there will be times where the fog will be so severe that you cannot even tell the shore from offshore from onshore and all of that. Yes, you can just you have to normally go to sea around 5. It's done 4, 5, 3. Sometimes you are done. And can go there on the sea without anything until come back around 5 p.m. in the evening. Sometimes happens that having to even sleep overseas.
Really?
Yeah, we do that sometimes. And sometimes we get so lucky that we leave around 4, 5 by 6, 7 we are back with a lot of bountiful catch. Yeah.
I was the last of the 7 kids to attend school.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be a fisherman.
Wow, okay.
And then one thing they liked about me was I was always writing on the ground. without book. So my mother thought it's a wise thing to send me to school.
Okay.
So you have to wait for your elder sibling to finish school before you can start. So I had to wait for my 2 elder siblings to finish school. And then now
before you could even start.
Yeah.
Adina AME Zion, that's the government school in my community.
Adina AME Zion. Okay.
That's the school. And then I started from nursery all along, but I had my brother a year ahead of me. So there were times where my teachers wanted to jump in all of that. But considering that my brother is there like girls, well, they didn't want to do that because that would mean that me in my class with my brother and all of that. So they didn't go with that. But I attended all the classes religiously until I completed. When I moved to Keta Senior High, I had a grade 9, so I moved to Keta School. And Keta School, then from there I joined the school space team. And over there I met some of the most brightest people I've
ever met.
Yeah. Because sometimes they get the vague points in my ideas much more clearly than I do. Sometimes I'm not alone in this. And we shared a lot of things, like it was really helpful. We put in our effort together, likes of Daju Bright, Lamini Francisca, Sewo, and the Ministry SMP, James Nutrient.
I am an active listener to Citi FM, so I normally hear what actually goes on. And since childhood I've been struggling and managed to complete GHS and gradually SHS, but that financially incapacitated to afford the admission fees and the accommodation fees. So when I was hearing people having good grades and all of that, and then Cope has been able to give them a helping hand, I also feel okay, then let me try and see whether God will make some mystery.
My parents were very young. They were teenagers when they gave birth to me. So I lived with my grandparents all my life in Jasikan. So my grandfather, who was the backbone of my education and in my financial life, died unfortunately when I was about to write EEC. So from then, I began to experience financial challenges. So my senior high school education, I remember I had to go through senior high school without a textbook as a science student. So by the grace of God, I was able to go through the senior high school. Then when I finished senior high school, that was in 2016, I had to stay home for 6 years because I had no one to support me to go to the tertiary.
Life was challenging because we also have siblings who had to be taken care of through school and all of that, and more especially when I got the chance to go to medical school. I entered medical school at a time when there was a fee-paying system that was being run, and it had been a long-standing desire to do medicine for a very long time. And once I finally got it, the admission letter actually stated that we had to pay our fees within 8 days. Yes, within 8 days of receiving the admission, because there are a lot of people on standby who were willing to do the program, and if you couldn't afford it, then that's it. You could not be
in medical school.
Yes, please.
Wow.
And so that was when Hope stepped in by God's grace, and then Hope helped me throughout school.
I attended Accra Academy, and I'm one of 3 siblings, so I would admit life wasn't the easiest, even though our parents tried their best to provide for us with regards to our schooling, our feeding, our clothing too. So I mean, we got the basics, but it was still a bit of a struggle, to keep it up. But with advice from our parents, with and other family too. We were able to just move to, despite all the struggles. A close family friend who was aware of my efforts in school and my grades that I had introduced us to COPE. So we were advised to apply and if possible also read up on COPE and what they do. So God knows so good, we were able to do that, and yes, and here we are now.
It was on one of those occasions after the competition. We did so marvelously that Simmons wanted to meet the quiz team because of our performance. And we met in Alisa Hotel. That was when we met with the staff. Yeah, so we shared some lively moments. That was when I got Auntie Vivian's number. Then so after the quiz, I think it was in around November or December, I texted her just to beat her and then get a number saved and all of that. Then later she texted me to check up on me. And she asked about my result and all of that. And I explained to her that I sent the result to her. I had weight. I don't know this thing. She saw the result. She asked what are my plans about school, and then I explained to her how conditions were, how that there were no final like money and all of.
How bad was it?
It was so bad that without COPE, I wouldn't have been to school. Like I would have been in the house. I think that's how bad I would say it was.
With COPE, the selection process is rigorous. Only the brightest and neediest are chosen. But brilliance alone isn't enough. We look for those with fire in their hearts.
At the time I completed SHS, the result had just come out. They were very good results. I had 7 A's and a B.
Wow.
But then at that point I didn't know what next.
It was the last day of the exam application, so I was speaking to a friend that okay, my results are in, and that my parents said that there is no money. I should have gone to Lagos. Why did I choose UPSA? UPSA is so expensive. And then she told me that she applied for COPE and then she got it.
I got admission to Care University to read Bachelor of Science Architecture. At that time, we have asked all the people that were supposed to ask about money to start the school, and then the admission too was fast approaching. When I got admission and there was no money, I could just be in the room, things hard, and I would start breathing through my nose. Really? That's to the level. I wanted to go to school. Yeah. Like I wanted to have a legacy in school, like be like somebody who was going to school to achieve something. Because I know like in times to come I'll be a great man. So I wanted to go to school to achieve that. So like not getting money to start those things was very problematic.
My dad came home one night and I could see a smile on his face. So he came to me and said, okay, we found a solution for your schooling. So I asked him what he meant by that. So he explained it to me that, a friend has introduced him to COPE and that we should apply immediately. So just that night, I also in that excitement, I wrote my application letter and we were able to contact some of the officials of COPE. And yes, we got the good news now.
Looking back at where I started from, at the time I was offered a scholarship. So now a lot has changed. A lot has changed for myself and my family. I have been able to finish my degree, charter. At the same time, I've gotten employment with one of the reputable accounting firms in the world. And so it's a big game changer. I'm able to support myself. I'm able to support my family with what I have, the little I have. And so education is underestimated. It's a very big game changer. I would have probably been, I don't know where I would have been by now. It wouldn't be that I was still tending cattle.
Yeah.
So it's a very big game changer. And one thing about education is that it has this domino effect. Once you benefit from it, your family benefits, other people who are your friends, extended relatives, and even the nation at large can benefit from education of just one individual.
No matter your situation, you have a chance to give your life a better experience going forward. You have a chance to uplift your life. So whatever that you are doing, whether learning trade or in school or wherever, just make sure that you do it and do it right, because the right thing is what will pave the way for you. No matter how wrong will push you away, the right will always justify you.
You graduated what year?
I graduated University Bachelor of Science Architecture in 2021, and then I continued for my masters to 2023. All these 6 years, not a single penny was from my coffers. Everything was paid for by Hope.
At my induction, when I became a doctor, I had people from Hope representing. Yes, and it was a great feeling to know that it wasn't just a scholarship scheme, but it's also a family where you're taking up the follow up on you after to make sure to see what you are currently doing with your life.
Throughout my 6 years of medical education, so Hope covered my tuition for all 6 years. Hope covered my accommodation for all 6 years. And in medical school, so there will be some extra expenses. Maybe during your clinical years, you have to get some instruments and pay for little things. So Hope covered all that. So anytime such expenses come, even though there was a bit of worry in it, but I kind of had hope that yes, I have hope and Hope will see me through it.
Hope is everything. My tuition fee, I only receive monthly stipends. Yeah, so there is nothing you call home for anything. But even the things I wear sometimes too, it is Hope that buy them for me. Almost everything. Financial support, emotional, everything. It was on one of my visits to the Hope members that I had my mind calibrated on how that I can also get the best of life. That good life is not only reserved for a select few, but everyone at all, regardless of your background, can enjoy good life. I also had my mind calibrated on how to open yourself up to opulence. It was a very mind-blowing experience. It makes me see things in a different light, actually.
I remember even when I gained admission to the University of Cape Coast, even though I had a little money to pay the admission fee, I was also wondering how I was going to pay the subsequent years, because I'll be able to afford the admission fee, but how about level 200, 300 and 400? It was really a burden on me. So that was life before Hope. And I remember sometimes I'll be in class and my focus will just be on how are you going to pay for your fees the next academic year. So it really had a bad impact on my academics. Yes, it really had an impact on my academics. And life after Hope, I would say, it's so overwhelming and it's like a relief, because I feel like someone who has been burdened and then all of a sudden the burden has just been taken away. I'm so relieved now. I can study comfortably and I can see the changes in my academics, because for level 100 I started with a poor CGPA of 2.7, very bad. But after Hope, I've been able to lift it up to 3.1, which I'm still working on to build. So I'll say that life after Hope has been a blessing, a great blessing to me.
Now, I'm actually the first person in my family to attend university.
Wow.
My two sisters are the first person to do that.
Because of Hope?
Exactly, because of Hope. When I look at it, sometimes I try not to be emotional, but it's actually emotional, because even if you look at my class, the peers I grew up with, from my batch, JHS, basic school, even SHS, It's like I'm the only medical doctor.
At the level that maybe opportunities are not, maybe let's say in JHS secondary school, you don't mostly get the scholarship opportunities. You just force and go through that. At the university level, definitely, you can come to COPE, you can go elsewhere, and then you get help. Yeah, that is it. So she never give up. I never say that, okay, because my situation is like this, let me just put an end at this point. No, continue, and then help will come from somewhere.
As humans, when we have such burdens on us, it limits our potential. Sometimes you find yourself thinking a lot about where you're going to get money from, thinking a lot about how you are going to eat, how you are going to pay your fees. In KNUST, for instance, you are given a deadline to pay your fees. Sometimes you see students being sacked from the exams hall. The students will be in the exam hall and then will be thinking whether today they will come around to sack me or not. I didn't go through that experience, fortunately. By the help of COPE, I didn't go through that experience of having to be sacked from the exams hall to go pay my fees and all of that. It was so refreshing. At least I had that peace of mind to study, knowing my fees had already been cleared. My hostel fees, my tuition fees had already been cleared. So I didn't really go through that stress of having to think about where I'll get my fees from. So yeah, it gave me the opportunity to just focus on my books, focus on why I went to the university.
When I got to school, everybody was already, I'd already started class and all that, but then through COPE, like they were able to go through the system, and then I got admitted, joined classes and all that. I didn't have to call in for anything. I didn't have to even worry about where to sleep. Accommodation and tuition and everything was taken care of. So it's kind of like, that was my comfort time.
There are people there who actually need some of these opportunities. I was fortunate from just by chance getting to know COPE. There are people who know COPE and there are people who do not know COPE. And so that kind of impact is very immense. And looking at where I came across COPE, or COPE found me, and where I've gotten now, the impact is very immense. Like I said, the domino effect is very, very huge. It can affect you positively, your family, extended relatives, your friends, and many other things, including your contribution in national development. So this is very important, and I believe that if such an initiative is there, we can only support it to make impact in the lives of many people alike.
If COPE had not been available, what do you think life would be like now?
Yeah, I think I would have been on the street. That is it. I don't know what I would have been doing on the street. Whether I'll learn some trade or be selling something, I don't know. But then I wouldn't have been in the office. No, it wouldn't have been that way.
Appeal to each and everyone watching the documentary to contribute his or her quota to this initiative, so that the needy people but brilliant can get access to it to further their education in whatever dreams they might want to achieve in life.
Anyone who feels my situation is just like his, I would just say don't give up, right? I didn't know help was coming, but help came. Yeah, so I'll just say don't just throw your dreams away. Don't just think all hope is lost, just like my name. I think sometimes my name that motivates me. Yeah, I feel like there is hope that everything can be achieved. So just don't throw the dreams away. Just have in mind that God has purposed someone somewhere to help you with everything that you plan to achieve. So yeah, just have hope.
Reach out to COPE and your dreams will come true, because I'm experiencing it, and I can tell you that by the grace of God, through COPE, I'm achieving my dreams now. I'm happy and I'm very excited.
COPE has helped me to be able to achieve this goal of becoming a medical doctor, and I'd encourage everyone who is a benefactor, who in one way or the other contributes, that whatever you give, whatever you contribute, even though you may not see it, is going a long way to help somebody who meets it and who would become someone who has achieved their dreams and also make a benefit and an impact in society.
Hope has given me hope that there's still kindness in the world. That coming from such a background, you can still dream big and you can still make it with those dreams. You have to put in the work though, but it's possible. There are people who are willing to help you achieve those dreams.
COPE has come to bridge the gap between us, the disadvantaged, the financial disadvantaged, and the world we so much desire to be part of. Because without this, I don't know where I would have been. And with it, at least I have a plan. At least I have a plan, a plan of what life is more likely to look like in the few years to come. I think that is commendable. It is when you have plans, at least you have something to work on, you have a vision, you have a design. With that, life becomes easier to go with. Now when you are just blown by the wind, wherever it takes you, you go. I myself can't fathom life. It's just so I don't know. And if this hadn't come my way, if COPE hasn't come my way, maybe by now, well, I can't tell, but it wouldn't have been a pleasant sight at all.
Every year, hundreds apply. Only a few are chosen. You can change that. Your support could be the difference between a life lost and a legacy born. To support the Citi Opportunity Project on education, kindly donate to 0550 900 006. All checks should be written in the name the Citi FM Foundation. Thank you.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Welcome to the Independence Day edition of Kickoff on the Citi Breakfast Show. I am Edwin Kwakofi. Kickoff is powered by Shell. Shell Go Well, Western Union, Politan Ghana, Elesheho. Let's improve life. Let's get straight into the bulletin. And the Confederation of African Football has thrown the Women's African Cup of Nations into fresh uncertainty after rescheduling the tournament originally planned for March to April in Morocco. Reports suggest the North African nation may no longer be willing to host the competition, forcing CAF to reconsider the timeline. City Sports' Bernard Abeko-Otre filed this report.
In October 2024, CAF awarded the hosting right for the 2026 edition of a tournament to Morocco, with the competition initially scheduled to run from March 17 to April 3, 2026. However, in a twist of events, reports later emerged suggesting Morocco was no longer willing to host the tournament. Amid the uncertainty, Peace Mabi, Deputy Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture in South Africa, revealed that her country was prepared to step in and take over hosting duties if required.
Tonight, I would like to announce that South Africa will be hosting the 2026 WAFCON, which which we all know that is a qualifying tournament for the 2027 Women FIFA World Cup to be held in Brazil.
With less than 2 weeks to the start of the tournament, the Confederations of African Football has announced the postponement of the Women's African Cup of Nations, creating fresh uncertainty around the competition. CAF confirmed that the tournament would no longer begin as scheduled. Quote, after discussions with CAF and its partners, FIFA and other stakeholders, CAF decided to reschedule the date of the Total Energies CAF WAFCON 2026 to July 25 to August 16, 2026, to ensure the success of this important women's competition in the light of certain unforeseen circumstances. South Africa's Sport Minister, Gayton McKenzie, has condemned the uncertainty surrounding the women's AFCON.
If Morocco is ready to host AFCON, because they had a brilliant AFCON, they should do so. But if they are not ready, we want to tell them, we are not a country with no stadiums. We are not a country with no infrastructure. We as South Africa will never be held hostage by countries that have less than what we have.
Former Vice Chairperson of the Ghana Women's Premier League Committee, Rosalind Amu, has expressed concerns over the process used by the Confederations of African Football in selecting the tournament host.
To start with, I even thought that it was quite a lazy man's approach for us to get Morocco to host the competition back to back to back. I mean, they will also be fatigued, much as they want to welcome the rest of the continent to them because they also have their own parochial interests. Don't forget, Morocco has been bidding to host so many competitions.
That was the voice of Rosalind Amu, ending a report by Bernard Abeku Otre. Let's stay with women's football, and Black Queens debutante Alexandra Emefate says earning a call-up to Ghana's women's national football team is a dream come true. Tay received her maiden invitation for the Pink Ladies Cup in the United Arab Emirates and has been a part of the defense that has kept 2 consecutive clean sheets in the tournament. Speaking to the GFA media, she says wearing the national jersey is a moment every footballer dreams of.
The opportunity to put on your jersey for your country is one that every player dreams of, and I think that it's an honor of the highest regard. And I think that having the opportunity to make my debut was one that I had dreamed of, and obviously coming into this camp was a goal that I was pushing for, and so I was just grateful that the coach entrusted me with that, and it was special for me as well, being able to sub on for Portia, for our captain too, and kind of lean on the team for guidance there.
That was Emefate, who is a debutante for the Black Queens. To the Ghana Premier League, and the GPL enters match day 25 this weekend, with action starting today as Nations FC hosts Bichim United at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex at 3 p.m. The rest of the fixtures will be played across Saturday and Sunday, with key clashes including Accra's Avoke hosting Basake Holy Stars, while Kumasi Asante Kotoko travel to face Kerala United. Elsewhere, Samatex welcome Dreams FC, Ediana take on 11 Wonders, and Heart of Lions face Swedro All Blacks in Kwando. To Europe, and Tottenham Hotspur continue to struggle after suffering yet another defeat, this time a 3-1 loss to Crystal Palace, marking their 5th consecutive loss and extending their winless run to 11 matches. Speaking after the game, interim head coach Igor Tudor admitted the club is going through a difficult period, explaining that injuries to several key players have affected results.
Of course, I understand the fans. Also, it's a normal things that happen in football. They are disappointed. They wanted more. We are aware of that. We also want to give more. Unfortunately, this is the moment that we pay everything. One red card change everything. So I will tell you now, maybe it will sound strange, but I believe more after this game than I believe before. I saw something. I need to choose the right guys, because the boat, I said, down is going in the direction that I want to go, that need to go.
The thoughts of interim Spurs boss Igor Tudor. Meanwhile, attention shifts this weekend to the FA Cup 5th round, which begins tonight with Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Liverpool at 8 p.m. Premier League action will resume next weekend with standout fixtures including Arsenal hosting Everton, Chelsea facing Newcastle United, West Ham welcoming Manchester City. And that's the latest in the world of sports. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff was powered by Shell Go Well, Politangana, Western Union, Elesheho. Let's improve life. I am Edwin Kwakofi. The City Breakfast Show with Caleb Kuda continues.
The Ghana Exim Bank is 10 years old. Hooray! And to commemorate this milestone, the Ghana Exim Bank is hosting a 2-day international conference on the theme, A Decade of Enabling Export Trade and Industrial Transformation, Resetting Gexim for the Next Frontier. The event takes place on the 25th to 26th of March at the Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, 8 a.m. each day. President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will perform the official opening of the conference. Special guest and speaker, Honorable Elizabeth Ofosue-Jari, Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. Conference host is Honorable Sylvester Adina Mensah, Chief Executive of the Ghana Exim Bank. For inquiries, call 0208-541-480 or visit eximbankghana.com/conference to register. Media partners, Daily Graphic, Media General, The Multimedia Group, Citi FM, Radio Gold and Channel 1 TV. And knowledge partners include IFC and SME Finance Forum.
Feel the energy and reconnect with your roots this March at the Back to Your Village Food Festival 2026.
Join us for a celebration of Ghanaian culture and cuisine from all across the country. Northern, Akan, and Southern villages will all be represented. It's more than just food. It's about culture, family, and memories that last a lifetime. Let's come together this March to discover the flavors that make us who we are. The date is 28th and 29th of March 2026. Venue is the A4 Sutherland Children's Park. The time is 10 a.m. through till 6 p.m. each day. Interested vendors can register by calling 0205-973-973. The Back to Your Village Food Festival is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM.
My friends, I'm a very happy man. Let me share my testimony. I needed a home at a prime location, but I didn't have enough money. The little I had was too small to buy even a studio apartment, but a friend of mine introduced me to invest to own from Priority View Homes. I invested the little money I had for only 2 years. True to their word, at the maturity date, I qualified for a 2-bedroom luxury apartment at a prime location in Accra. Now look at me, living in my own home without the usual hassle. If you want a stress-free home to live in, I would advise you to sign up to their invest-to-own policy and say cheers to a new home. You may call Priority View Homes Limited on 055-588-2294, 055-588-2294, and you will never regret you did. Priority View Homes. There's no place like home. Improve your gum and oral health with the new Nesta mouthwash from Ernest Chemists Limited. Nesta mouthwash comes in original and fresh mint for the treatment of bleeding or irritated gums, mouth ulcers, maintenance of oral hygiene, prevention of bad breath and plaque. Nesta mouthwash, great oral hygiene, long-lasting freshness. Available in pharmacies nationwide. Manufactured and distributed by Ernest Chemists Limited.
Ramadan Kareem, a season of peace, blessings, and giving. Electroland Ghana Limited is bringing blessings into your home with special value deals on Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO. NASCO TVs from just $699, bottom fridge freezer from $1999, chest freezer from $1999, Samsung 6kg twin tab washing machine for 2,999 Ghana cedis, Samsung microwaves from 1,799 Ghana cedis, TCL 43 inches for 2,999 Ghana cedis, TCL water dispenser for 1,599 599 Ghana cedis. TCL front load inverter for 5,999 Ghana cedis. Media air cooler for 1,499 Ghana cedis. Air fryer, juicer, stand mixer, and blender at all special Ramadan prices. Visit EGL showrooms and authorized dealers nationwide. Call us on 0503 159739 and on our website at www.electrolandgh.com. Electroland Ghana, bringing Ramadan value home.
The City Breakfast Show. This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
This is the day 5 billion Ghanaians will go gay. Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip will be here that special day. We'll drink and dance the whole day and put on kente fine. On that Thursday, 12th November 1959. May God bless this fine Thursday when all Ghana will go gay. With Elizabeth, we love you. Akaba, wa, wa, two.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
7 long years we waited since coronation to Canada, and then Nigeria she brought jubilation. Now here are drummers thumping on the mighty phantom from. The Queen has come at last to Ghana from United Kingdom. May God bless this fine Thursday when all Ghana will go gay. With Elizabeth, we love you. Akaba, wa, wa, two. With one accord, we wish you welcome to Ghana. The people are rejoicing from Maxim to Bolgatanga, from a leader Dr. Nkrumah to the lowest in the land. We all join the song of love, we know you'll understand. May God bless this fine Thursday when all Ghana will go gay. With Elizabeth, we love you. Akaba, wa, wa, two. This is the day 5 million Ghanaians will go gay. Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip will be here that special day. We'll drink and dance the whole day and put on kente fine. On that Thursday, 12th November 1959. May God bless this fine Thursday when all Ghana will go gay. With Elizabeth, we love you.
Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
I have something special for anyone who can sing this song back to back. It's a beautiful song from King Bruce, the Queen and the Black Beats.
This is the day.
It's actually done to welcome the Queen Elizabeth the late, Queen Elizabeth II, when she first started base here in the Gold Coast at the time.
Drink and dance the whole day.
Even though it has come very symbolic to our Independence Day,
on that Thursday, 12th,
we sing it as though it's our independence song. But this predates our independence. How many can sing this song back to back? We love it.
With Elizabeth, we love it.
Oh yeah. And I have a question for you this morning. What's that one thing about Ghana that you're very proud of? What's that thing about Ghana?
7 long years.
Like when you think about, you're like, as for this one, anytime I see, anytime I reflect on this, anytime I enjoy this, makes me really proud to be Ghanaian. Yeah. I'm thinking about it for a moment. If you said food, you got me.
Come at last to Ghana from.
There are not too many traps to get me, but food, your success rate is very high. Oh man, so we are 69 today. The state is holding a celebration at the Jubilee House. Some roads have been blocked. We told you about them a bit earlier. What are you doing this holiday though? How are you spending the holiday? I know some of you are celebrating your birthday as well. In fact, the First Lady of the Republic is celebrating her birthday. Mrs. Lodina Mahama, today is her birthday.
Happy birthday, Mommy Lodina, and fellow
man.
March born. March is a special
Oh, you're
month.
also born in March?
Yes, I'm 21st March.
21st. Oh, okay. But I say I was told that the March borns are tough. The March borns I know in my life, they are hardcore, you know.
You see, we are a special breed.
Independence
So,
breed.
yes.
You are rebellious more.
No, it's a honor,
Okay.
but it's a fine balance.
Why are there pineapple? This side is sweet, abonton is rough. And onto the okay, onto that rough, the rough kakra room.
Ghana will go gay. Where's Elizabeth without you?
Oh my God! And there are many more who are celebrating their birthdays as well. We're happy to celebrate you. 0549-986-996. And as we all know, if you own a ride or a motorbike and you want to feel more freedom, get out because something exciting is coming from Shell this 25th March. As Ghana celebrates freedom today, Shell is bringing you the freedom to explore the open road with something new and powerful to help you enjoy every ride mile after mile. So stay tuned on your radio. Keep an eye on Shell social media pages and get ready for the 25th of March. Shell Advance Outright Anything. Shell Advance Outright Anything.
May God bless this fine Thursday. When all Ghana will go gay.
Shiba, you know the song? You can sing it? Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't get you. You can sing this one? You can't relate to this one. Oh, I can't hear you. Or is this my microphone? Speak and let me see.
Can you hear me now?
Ah, super. It's better. You know the song?
I do not know the song.
You know who did the song?
No. I've heard it before. I've not had time to make inquiries about who did the song.
But you don't know any line in the song at all?
No.
No, so the independence know how? Because exactly. What are you celebrating?
We're celebrating who we are as Ghanaians, first of all. We are celebrating the fact that we are the first African country to gain independence. I think that's one of the things Ghanaians really are excited about. Yeah,
we are the torchbearers.
Exactly. We are in the middle of the world, you know.
It's true.
Precisely. And that's one of the things Ghanaians are happy about.
Yeah.
Also because it's Independence Day. And you know, our culture, who we are as a people, our music, as you just pointed out, the food we eat, which is also something we are very, very happy about. You know, when we have to talk about fufu, we have to talk about kenke, the jollof, the wachi, and how we are even able to take one meal and like change it across different tribes. Like every tribe can say it's rice, but then we have wachi, we have jollof, we can make rice into omutu, we can make it. It just shows how diverse we are.
There's variety.
Precisely.
Swallows. You know, if you go up north, it's tuozafi and ayoyo soup.
Yeah.
If you come to Volta, it's
akple and
with toto papa.
With the
and then you have
bankun. But it's really the same meal.
Same stuff, right? So we do a lot of things. It's the same thing, but we do it different ways. So there are many ways, as they say, to kill a cat in Ghana.
Yeah, and that highlights, you know, yesterday's conversation, looking at the things that will be relevant to reflect on as we celebrate 69 years of independence. There's a message I want to read. It kind of flows into what Shiba is talking about. How we are different, but it's those differences that also bind us together. This is a message from an ardent listener whose name I will not mention, but a man of excellence. He says that you are right about the commonalities of our diverse ethnic groups. Just look at the day names of Akans and Ewes. Gonjas have Guan ancestry. If we had been left alone, we would have formed federations. We might have become more feasible and successful economic and political entities because we would have smaller political formations. Example, Switzerland, which is a federation, or Singapore or Brunei, instead of the artificiality and inorganic patchwork of, say, a Ghana or a Nigeria or a Kenya.
That's so
but
true.
Yeah, I'm particularly interested in what unites us as a country.
Koshi for us.
Say again.
There is Koshi for the Evers.
Kwesi.
Fanciful.
Kwesi.
Then there's Yao.
Akwesi.
Akwesi.
Do you see, when you think about
there's not really much difference.
when you think about it, the expression may sound or seem different, but at the heart of it, the same thing. We are one people.
Because I don't know many nations where people have names on their day they were born. I think it's quite unique to us. I've not been to many places, but you hardly meet anyone who says I was born on a Wednesday, so I'm a Kweku. And then you find that here, and it even runs across.
So Bernard is a Koku. My dad is Kweku.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, we even have Yoku with the fancies.
I was on
Yoku.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, Kuku.
And then Yofi.
Yofi is Kofi.
A lot of
Yofi is Kofi. There's Parko.
So Echo. That's a Thursday.
Yes.
So Tuesday meal is what?
Kwabena.
Kwabena.
Or Kwabena.
Or Kwapia. Because every Kwabena is a pia. So we got a Kwabena pia. Now it's
No, Kwapia is news to me. So is that like the Mrane? You know they have names and they are Mrane and those things.
Yeah, so Kwabena apia. My uncle was Kwabena Pia, and my grandma would always call him Kwapia. I had a join Kwabena Pia.
So you take away the consonant after and just join. If there are two vowels meeting, you just slash
linguistics.
This morning we're having a fancy confederacy here. Why join? Switch.
Wakabum.
I think generally Ghanaians we like to shorten things.
Exactly.
Like we don't say agogo. If you pay attention, say ago.
Okay.
You hear the Ashanti saying Oseitu. It's like
Oseitu. Yeah. So Bantama. Bantama.
On the menu, but
no, there's Bantama. No, what can Bantama?
Bantama, but we would say
Bantama. Exactly.
It's just if you belong or you don't belong.
That's how to find strangers, right? Oh man, what are you
see all the time?
I swear, hey, Lord. Oh my man. No, and at Life Source International School, we're inviting you to bring your girls so we raise them into leaders, because we don't just teach them. We develop industry creators, not just job seekers. Life Source International School is a unique all-girls international school. It's focused on STEM and entrepreneurship education. Our teachers are highly trained to meet the needs of all students. Cambridge checkpoint JHS 1 through A levels are encouraged to apply. Hands-on training is what you get. Entrepreneurial career path is what we prepare them for. We are located at a Palm Junction Life Source International School. We offer a safe learning environment, affordable tuition, and scholarship opportunities from this year to next year. Please come around. We just opened. The experience is great. 055-955-2263. LifeSourceGhana.org is where you can find us online. Give your daughter an education that builds leaders. Enroll today in Life Source International School. Let's go. Now, people are winning big on 590 mobile just by dialing *959#. NLA has increased the playing time of your favorite 590 mobile from Monday to Saturday. Noon rush starts from 8:30 p.m. and closes at 1:25 p.m. the next day, while the evening draw starts at 1:30 p.m. closes at exactly 7:55. Note that Sunday Asada remains the same with no change, so catch all the 590 mobile evening live draws from Monday special to Sunday Asada on GTV broadcast 8 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Always remember to stick responsibly. Contact 0308 249-477 for inquiries.
Rejoicing from
and you also notice that some of the things about us that we really enjoy, we take them for granted until we are out of the space for some time and we realize that, boy, I really miss this part of us.
Like when you travel and to a foreign country and you've been given, so outside the continent, and you've been graciously given a meal. You've enjoyed the meal or you've eaten the meal. It's nice, but strangely you still feel hungry.
You're not full.
You're not full.
Something is missing.
Because exactly.
Bibi ayo. One switch. Bibi ayo. No. I want to say, because you have your bowl of fufu and then they put the groundnut soup on it or the palm nut soup on it. It has some fish. It has some yamwazi. It has some, bush meats, seafood. But apparently in other parts of Africa, it's actually like a taboo to eat different. If you're having chicken, have chicken. If you have beef, have beef. If you have mutton or something like that. But if you have as we do it with our jollof. There's chicken, there's goat, there's that and that. They don't like it. Just stick to one. And it's so boring.
No, I also don't like that. Yeah, because
that's surprising for a fan.
No, she's betrayed the cause. Background to do something
for health reasons.
Okay.
It doesn't sit well with me to have that variety.
United Nations.
Especially
one-stop shop. Yo, it's a banana. Yes, this is. Okay, so for health reasons, you don't like that.
You know, I'm particular about nutrition,
Correct.
so perhaps I'm not a good example.
Right. So gastronomy is one of our things, right? Especially when you are out of the space, you get to really miss that, and it's something that we really have to learn to check. And the funny thing is, even when they make Ghana food for you outside Ghana, it doesn't taste the same. It doesn't cut it. No,
I'm telling you,
BBIO.
But for me, what I find perhaps curious is the kinds of food that existed that we had before the colonial era. You know, a lot of our food today sort of influenced a little bit by the activities of colonization here. So you know about the otim or the cornmeal that sort of became kinky, those kind of things. So I'm curious as to what the people who occupy the space that was not Ghana, that was not Gold Coast, what they originally ate, and their reasons for doing that. And was it peculiar to? I'm sure it would have been peculiar to ethnic groups where there's similarities.
The process
I'm
of
very
making
curious about that. The kind of conversations and decisions that were made about nutrition. I'm very curious about that.
That's a good point, because I'm just thinking that with the advent of technology and more processed foods and all of that,
it's affected everything we eat.
Exactly.
Even the preparation process.
The preparation process.
A whole different thing. So I'm sure in the past they wouldn't be using blenders, the microwaves.
They'll be grinding
more
on
of the apotoyowa, the grinding on the stone.
No, the stone one is hard. Can you grind on stone? I thought I finished my nails and...
it's not even about your nails. When you do that with the pepper,
yes,
you would have that burning sensation.
No, but you know how to use the stone to grind pepper.
I was taught, but it's the technique. Blender generation. But there's a technique, because some people before us did it.
That's how they survived on it.
With ease.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if you use the apotoiwa.
No, apotoiwa is fantastic, especially when they do that round thing inside.
And you can still use it and grind your pepper and your tomatoes very smooth.
No, if I grind pepper for you in a apotoiwa, I'll be mama. In fact, I do well with apotoiwa and the tapoli.
That's 100% husband material.
And the wife must be very happy. So for you doing the listening, what is it about Ghana that you love so much? What is it about us that you're so proud of? And it's amazing wherever there is Ghanaian food, it unites all of us. And the only thing I've not tried, though, that I'm still struggling to have an experience, I think I've eaten everything Ghanaian. TZ is the only thing that I've
haven't
really
had toza.
I also haven't had toza.
Oh, you guys are missing out.
I think it's Dehuro or Kehuro. Which one is TZ?
I think that's Dehuro.
Dehuro is TZ.
Yes.
But the closest people they have names for something.
You guys are missing out.
No,
I mean, the first time I had it, I was uncertain.
Yeah.
And then I gave it another try.
Okay.
And then Banku ceased to exist. Banku and Okro ceased to exist.
Are you serious?
I'm telling
That's
you.
surprising to hear.
You have migrated.
I have migrated. I've gone up north.
I
love
every sound. How is it? Because I see it looks close to Akpele or Banku.
Yes.
But it looks too soft. I think I'm having soup with porridge, and it doesn't cut it for me.
It's a little firm. It's bland. That's the part I like about it. It's bland. And then they've got the green, the ayoyo, the blended green
That's
stuff,
like
the soup, and then they put this small stew
with yemuadia inside.
So they serve them separately.
So you should see the look on my face right now. You know, that's exactly my problem with Tiozafi. When I see the green, and then the red in the middle. No, my problem is why does it look that way?
No, Look,
they're color blocking.
Exactly. What are we doing here? Don't be deluded. The green there.
Yes.
You put the red in it.
My
the stew
God.
in it. And a green oil very slimy.
Right.
Yes. The tomato stew. No. In the middle, yeah. And then you mix it. Francisca. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I just read someone should send me a table with some cheese and let me see some.
Maybe we'll have to try it.
I wanted to preserve my innocence with TZ so that when I go to Tamale,
like from the original
when
you get on the heritage
Caravan. 4 years ago on the Caravan,
we
4 years ago when we got to Tamale and I saw the TZ. Still, I didn't
missed out.
I still didn't get the courage to, it's one thing I'm yet to. I'm yet to.
Once you try it,
yes,
you can
I will be stuck.
This major Benku Netu though. I really want to learn how to prepare TZ. I have TZ flour in my house.
Are you serious?
Yes. Only that because I had to switch my diet a bit.
Okay.
But so I know how to make it.
Here's some good news for you. If you're a shareholder of Citi General Ghana, your dividends are now being paid directly to your bank account or mobile money. Dividend payments are no longer being made using dividend warrants. All shareholders are therefore respectfully required to update their records with the registrar, NTHC Limited, with the following information: bank details, email address, and mobile phone numbers, including mobile phone numbers registered with Momo. For Citi General Ghana shareholders with a central securities depository account, contact your stockbroker and update your records with your bank details, email address, and mobile phone numbers, including mobile phone numbers registered with Momo. Citi General Ghana is committed to providing you sound financial solutions always. Citi General Ghana, the future is you. Now, are you an agro-processing equipment manufacturer or a manufacturer of any agric machinery? Do you have any innovation or technology that can improve agro-processing? Register to join an exhibit at the Made in Ghana Agriculture and Agro-Processing Technology Fair, Ghana Agro-Tech Fair 2026. The fair being organized by the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry in partnership with the Ghana Exim Bank seeks to showcase locally manufactured agric machinery, implements and agro-processing equipments and technologies. The fair will also market linkages between technology developers, agro-industrial businesses, farmers, fishers and exporters. President Mahama will open the fair. It's on the 17th to the 19th at 9 a.m. each day, Independence Square. To exhibit at the Ghana Agro-Tech Fair 2026, kindly call 0242 585419. General public is invited. Agro-Tech Fair 2026, we are transforming agribusiness through local innovation and technology. Citi FM, Channel 1 TV, Radio Go, Daily Graphic, Media Journal, and Multimedia Group are media sponsors. The other thing, if you're in a foreign land and you hear Ghanaian music somewhere, you just feel at home.
And then we do a woo!
You understand? And someone's asking whether this thing we dance and clap, is it a Ghanaian thing? Like, anytime we're doing any Ghanaian dance, there's a clap somewhere, there's always a clap.
There's always a movement.
You know. Yeah, and the rhythm is so rich and dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great thing to think about whenever you're outside and you hear. Sometimes it's not even your favorite music, but the fact of
you
that,
identify with
exactly, that familiarity,
exactly,
it kind of takes you home.
It does.
Well, home away or something.
It brings you a piece of home to your foreign land.
Even in Ghana, when you are walking around like on the streets and you hear a song you haven't heard in like a very long time, and it takes you back to that time when you were growing up. Exactly. You hear the song on the radio, your mom is cooking, your dad is in the kitchen. I mean, those things you just reminisce on, like the nostalgia you feel from back then.
Absolutely.
It's just something with Ghanaian music.
So we are inviting you to be a part of the conversation, right? I know some dedications are in. I'll take care of them very shortly. 0549 986 996. What about us are you very proud of that you won't trade for anything, right? And then also what this independence we are celebrating means to you as a Ghanaian. What does it mean to you that we are independent. Today is our 69th.
Yeah, she brought.
What does this mean to you?
Now here that drum is thumping.
Let me take care of some. Oh, Phantom.
From.
Very important.
Come at last.
Thank you very much at all. Our drums are also very unique to us. Are they not? Our xylophone, our drums, our temtembe and things.
I did a documentary, and it's involved. I mean, a documentary on our heritage essentially, and I got to learn about the drums. I got to learn about the Phantom from and the Etumpai, if I'm pronouncing them correctly. So there are a number of mythical stories around the Phantom from. Okay. And the one story is that a hunter killed an elephant, and that was like an arduous task. Okay, and they used the skin to cover the drum, the piece of wood, and make sound out of that. There are a number of similar stories, and then I learned also about the Etumpan, and the Etumpan are two. Okay, one is male. Well, I think the Phantom from two, you have two a set of
so
two.
it's male and female.
The Etumpan I learned you have a male and you have a female.
Is it?
Yes. It shows you
Wait,
how.
Shiba, do you know the Tumpai?
I do not.
So the Phantom from will be the very huge ones that I know. You know, the men even stand on things to slay them, and then you have this two. Usually they are a lighter shade of brown. They are in front of it. So they are sort of the announcer. In my research, in my documentary production, what I learned was that, for instance, if a kin was moving, and I don't like to say chief, but that's a different matter. If a kin of the land was moving, you play the Etumpai as sort of an announcer before even we hear any other drum, that Phantom from, etc. And it's what can then the researcher who came from a family of drummers. One his I think his grandfather was a drummer during Nkrumah's time. So this is a family of drummers. He explained that the Etumpai was utumpani, like you come first, you come and announce. So sort of, so you would see that
so the herald among them,
our royalty
announces
before they come. So this was something that was very rich and interesting discovery, and I loved the idea.
I didn't know this.
Exactly, and that's why I'm like a hopeless believer that our heritage is the solution to our problems. I'm telling you.
I think I side with Francisca on this. You see how I'm quite intrigued about what she's talking about, because you don't really hear about these things today.
True.
And I think that's one of the things that separates our generation from the previous generations.
Which generation is then?
A proud Gen Z. Yes.
You know, as a Gen Z, say it again.
I identify as a Gen Z. Yeah. Clark.
That's an attempt at playing a Phantom for you
to announce my arrival.
So that's the Phantom from. So what's on the left? Oh, our viewers can see this. Is the Tumpai? Those two. One is male, one is female. And then the big ones, but this is like mini Phantom from.
Because
Phantom from is really huge. Exactly.
The other thing, not to catch you, please complete. Yes, please go on.
So I'm trying to say that we didn't have much of our culture being so much in the open when we were growing up, unless you were really from the traditional, you know, those kind of settings like proper village, or we grew up more in urban areas. Coco Melon, no, we are not Coco Melon. We are not the Coco Melon generation. We are more Teletubbies.
I'm betraying my age. I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know, I only got to know this because I've been babysitting for some time, and all that Caravan babies. I
thought it was some toffee or you are lost. No, but she was making an interesting point.
I think exactly. So independence doesn't really mean for us as much when you have to say, oh, if you ask me what I am happy about as a Ghanaian, my mind wouldn't really travel as far back to say the Big Six, and we have to talk about the bond of 1844, how our ancestors had to struggle. I mean, it would come into your mind, but it would probably be an afterthought. Really, I think it would be an afterthought. And I'm not saying
come to mind.
If someone says what makes you happy as a Ghanaian, the very first thing probably would be music. Food, music. The people, the culture, the language, the people we relate with, and who we are ideally as people. But then the question becomes, who are we as a people if we don't think about how we even arrived here?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
That's a good question.
And it's not really, again, a problem for Gen Zs when you have to ask us, what makes me identify as a Ghanaian? because when we were growing up, no one really talked to you much about how we suffered before we arrived here. Do you understand? And even our education system wasn't really focused on the culture or focused on our history.
You guys do cultural studies where you get to learn other ethnic groups' cultures, their food, their dances? Oh my God!
I mean, we did. But it wasn't a course or it wasn't a subject called cultural studies. I think we had social studies.
We still have social studies and cultural studies.
In fact, I didn't get to do any cultural studies.
Okay.
Stuff, so yeah.
I'm a millennial now.
He nearly entered the Gen Z.
Senior millennial.
Senior
citizen millennial. I'm in a middle level.
Millennial.
No.
There's a zillennial. Actually, you know that there are zillennials, like people like me.
Yeah.
So from like the 2002 to 1990. Is it 95 or 96? So these are people who aren't really Gen Zs, neither are they really millennials, because they were able to experience what the millennials experience, but at a very young age, and they also have what the Gen Zs have in their older ages. So they don't really share much of the younger Gen Zs, as you would want to put it. So they are the zillennials.
Okay.
So we can put you in that bracket.
We're reflecting on what
her thoughts are very interesting. She makes a point about not finding the whole identity
connection to the past.
Yeah. And it's interesting because when we grew up, it was a big deal. 6th March was a big deal. Learning about the Big Six was a big deal. I mean, the so what question is a separate thing.
Right.
But it's interesting to find out from them, perhaps there's a certain gap on the part of maybe millennials, Gen Xers or boomers. There's a failure, and so we were not able to translate the relevant history, the relevant knowledge, and the impact, or perhaps the material symbolism to them, or their essence, the essence of all of these histories that we talk about. We've not been able to pass it on to them, and so they will obviously have a nonchalant attitude towards.
There's a disconnect between the whole thing.
And I get it. You see, also when you speak,
but the great thing, not to catch you, I'm sorry,
Sure,
not to catch you, but the great thing is that she says her interest was piqued when we're talking about the
She gets intrigued.
and so it means that
there's an
information
interest.
is relevant. We need to guide them with relevant information that will pique their curiosity and perhaps their understanding and build a certain identity.
I also think the approach as to how you would educate one about the culture also matters, because if you present it to us in a very dry, boring,
uninspiring
pamphlets, that books that we may not be interested in. That's maybe is why people are not very interested in our history or culture anymore, because if you actually want to find these things, you either go to a library, you would have to go to the very archaic system of documenting or record keeping. So it should be
experiential or an audio visual collection. That will not.
So I think I saw a video recently where someone tried to use AI to depict the Big Six and how they were back then, precisely. So that is more interesting for you to watch. And then only on the February Crossroads?
Yes.
They did a documentary recently where they used cartoon visuals to show how the people went out there. They marched. I watched that video from beginning to end. And actually, that video used to play a lot on TV when I was growing up.
Right.
Every day on February, is it 27? They show that. 28. They show that every time on TV, and when I saw it recently, I was very, very happy. It brought a lot of nostalgia for me. I was watching the people, hey Sergeant Ajete, they're shouting all over the place. I can relate. And it was very nice. And I think if we still try to show this often on TV, not to make it an educational thing, but to make it an everyday thing for people, like it's etched in your memory. You don't have to struggle to find your history. You don't have to,
you don't want to search. What are the names of the Big Six?
We don't want to hear those things. But you should see how I'm able to just mention Sergeant without having to. So precisely. So it needs to be more. Make it fun.
Let's celebrate some loved ones. Kindly wish my lovely wife Rejoice Colete, who is currently in Ipswich, UK, a very happy birthday. Her husband Joe Akao and her sons Maudem and Elikam wish her a day filled with joy. happy birthday, Madame Ophelia Jujopa Hajo, near Bado of MTN Tema from UNESCO 1994 year group. We wish you, year group president, the best of the years ahead. God bless you. Signed, Emmanuel K. Wodawula. Okay. Super awesome. Happy birthday to Ghana. Okay, number 1. Number 2, Moses Kwesen Kato in the Republic of China, and also the Novelty Group. Annette Ajoa Asiedua of Pong Presbyterian School, National Best Kindergarten Teacher, and to Reverend Delacroix of Shekinah Avenue Church. Okay, this is one person wishing about 10 people happy birthday. And to Deacon Joel Binolem of the Church of Pentecost, God bless you mightily, love you mightily. That's coming from Jonas Tinkran. A few on the platform as well. Bless happy birthday to Freeman Justice, a champion, head of technology and business at Left Signature Limited, or LEF Limited, Signature Limited. May God bless you and prosper you in ways. Your ways in this new season from all of us here at Citi FM and Channel 1 TV. To Freeman Justice A Champong. Happy birthday to my wife ASP Dorcas Mensa of FFUCID headquarters. No one else can bring so much happiness to me just by their presence. I love you and I wish the best for you on this special day. With one accord. I wish that you live 1,000 years and beyond so that you can keep spreading your fragrance of love to more and more people. Okay, that's a good one. This one says, happy birthday to Catherine Jifa Atieku, aide to the Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West Wogo, John Dumelo. The day is beautiful, but you make it special. May this wonderful day bring loads of fun and frolic to your life journey. Happy birthday. This is from Dean Akocho. Today is the birthday of Mr. Moses Achu Agbogbo of Bastui of 2026 Heritage Caravan. Please say a big shout out to him from his bedmate Amos Rutherford Azino. Mom, thank you for your care, strength, and everything you do for our family. May God bless you with long life, good health, happiness, and many more beautiful years ahead. Happy birthday, Mom. This is from your daughter Clara to Mrs. Dora Afari. A few more. Special 90th birthday to Opening Edward Nyako from your daughter-in-law Linda Ayikwe and the family, left to be 100. Opening Edward Nyako, 90th birthday. Happy birthday, sir. And kindly wish Ethel Abuna Enim a blessed birthday as she marks a milestone. May it be an unprecedented season of overwhelming blessings. Have an amazing moment, Abuna Ghana. Now, the other part of the learning experience of our culture that I think we are trying to bridge that gap with is travel. You know, travel has a way of imprinting a lot of memories, you know, and lessons on your memory. It's more immersive way of learning about our culture that no one can take away from you. I remember 4 years ago when we went to the Sin, the sacred place in there, Sin Central, you know, where the slavery thing happened. They took them through that side, washed them in the river, and all that process. It's a very sacred ground. You really never can forget that, all that experience. So I think that travel is also an important way of learning about our history and our heritage. And for the most part, middle-class Ghanaians, until recently, would rather travel out to, you know, the Gulf or other parts of the world without even experiencing the country properly. I think now there's a growing culture where everyone wants to experience the country because we have managed through Heritage Caravan to make it fun, exciting, appealing, and something that people look forward to. And you meet people every day and they are angry, they are not happy that they couldn't be on the bus. They've tried so hard to be on the bus. And you find also that increasingly more families and groups are going out on road trips, experiencing the country. And I think it's a great way to experience our nation in a more intimate manner than books and maybe videos might not even bring to life.
I mean, the immersive version of it, as you mentioned, it's more no one can take that from you. When you see it for yourself, you're able to talk about it. I remember my first time going to the Mole National Park.
Okay.
Yeah, where we were at the hotel and we were eating. We were there. Is it a monkey or a baboon? just showed up on our table uninvited. Like he snatched up our bread.
What was the fun thing you like?
My Lord. We immediately called him so Jesus, now we all just left from the table. We got up. Oh, and he was so unbothered. He kept eating. So the waitress came over and she said, "Oh, don't worry, they are not harmful. They just want to be part of it, you know." And I will never forget this. I would never ever forget this. And I think the Heritage Caravan is really doing a lot when it comes to this whole traveling around the country. Okay. Traveling around the country and trying to experience different parts of the country. The Heritage Caravan, they've gone to several places so far. I think they've also already been to the Mole National Park. They were on the ferry in Dambai. They've been to Kumasi. They are enjoying the foods we are talking about. I watched the videos and the pictures and I say, this could have been me.
Well, the good thing is someone else who is over there is joining us on the line. Sumara Sana Ahmad, who has been on the caravans. Sana, this is your fifth caravan or something?
I think this will be my fourth caravan, Caleb.
Wow, Charlie.
I should think so. And it's like every year is better than... You know how during Christmas when we go to the market women will say, "Oh, hey, this year the amount yeah. So it's like, for them, every year, the previous year is better. But in the case of Heritage Caravan, every new year is better than the previous year. And Caleb, this year being our 10th anniversary, it's super excellent. You know, since last year, we started this process where we go with our own band, the Chinchin band.
Yeah.
So they have their own band. So we're driving and we can just stop anywhere. They say, "Charlie, set up," and then the boogie will start.
Charlie, anywhere in the bush, in no man's land, you just stop and then you are doing music.
We do it everywhere, in the forest, in the river, in the anywhere we do it. You know what I mean? Amazing. It's nice. Last night we did it at the Ike's Bar and Grill in Kumasi, where we came to have the chop bar experience. Now imagine eating fufu with the green soup, with crab, with all the proteins.
With
one Chinchin band is playing some beautiful tunes from the legend leader Lumba for you. Charlie, you just be tapping your foot. One foot down, one hand up, and Charlie, you are just swallowing muzzles of fufu. Although your life depends on it, but actually your life depends on it.
By the time you all return, I recommend that the government will tax everyone for enjoying yourselves too much at their expense, man. This is quite an experience.
You know, there's a Ministry for Tourism and Creative Culture, and we're just helping them. So, you know, Ministry of Happiness, that's the one we do. There's the Ministry for Tourism, so we do that
amazing.
But it's been fun. The last time I spoke to the breakfast show was on our Thursday.
That's true.
We were on the Eastern Corridor. Now we are on the Central Spine, or actually, we are between the Western Corridor and the Central Spine. So we're moving. We are doing what's the word? I'm looking for diagonal. So we are doing a diagonal journey from Kumasi headed to Western region.
Right.
To the Maha in Etwabo. That's what we headed today.
Okay. Let's take a few steps back. The last time we spoke to Samens, he told us you were at Bimbila and then you headed to the Dakpema Palace. We saw the videos of the horses dance. Hey, Charlie, you guys are having fun. You went to Mole National Park, you went to Paga. Some people were touching the crocodile, the tail, and posing and taking pictures. So take us back from there all the way to where you are now and recount the experience for us.
Well, so the last time we started from Volta region, of course. Eastern region through Volta region. We crossed the ferry at Dambai. We went to Northern. We didn't stop really. We made a stop at Bimbila for lunch, and then we proceeded to Bolgatanga. It was one hell of a journey. From south to north of the country, if you look at the map of Ghana. And then we started descending southwards. After going to see Burkina Faso, we went to see the borderline between Ghana.
So did you taste the suya once again?
Say that again?
Did you have the kebab, the kwamfiam in the Burkina Faso?
Oh yeah, you know that meat is priceless. For some reason, I don't know how they do it, but they do it great. In Hausa they call it Balongo. I don't really know the proper name they call it over there, but it is a place you should look out for anytime you cross the border. So after that, we returned to Tamale, where the Dasmema hosted us. We also went to the Magnolia, where Intintimba again thrilled us in the presence of the municipal chief executive for Sanarego, and then we spent 2 nights in Tamale, because when we came to Damongo in the northern and Savannah region, we returned to Tamale to spend the night before moving to Kumasi yesterday. So right now, as we speak, we are on the territory or in the territory of the Otis of Oslo, and on my right and on my left, I am seeing the damage and the ravaging happening to our forest reserves as a result of the Galamsey, which is ongoing like nobody's business. Because members just make while they did everything diggable. Wow. And we are in the Sambara, looking at the water bodies beneath us under the bridges. It's a national shame.
Wow. So where are you headed now?
So we are headed to the Maha Beach Resort, which is in the Twabo in the western region. But before we get there, we'll make a stop at Nkofo, the hometown of our founding president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Dr. Today being Ghana's birthday, we are all clad in a specific attire for the day. And a lot of the buses, what happens is that they sing the national anthem. We celebrate the day in that manner. So I want to also go and see the hometown of Ghana's founding president. I mean, that would be a beautiful birthday gift to ourselves.
Absolutely.
I want to see if I can speak to one or two of the Caravan so we can hear from them.
Please
I
do.
possibly may just be a reporter. Efia is on this trip for the first time. Let me ask you how it has been. Or Efia, Heritage Caravan 2026, how has it been on the 6th day?
It's been fun throughout. I've enjoyed myself. This is my first time. And I'll come again. Yeah.
What will be your highlight for you? Because we've done 14 regions. So which one is your best?
I think Boga and Tamale. I enjoy that food. Despite the weather, but yeah, the culture and the food, the culture. I didn't like the food. The dance.
The one that
the horse dancing, the people dancing, the dresses, the wall. It was so beautiful. It was beautiful to watch.
What are you looking forward to?
The Maha Resort. Yeah, it was on my bucket list, so I've picked it. I can't wait to have fun there. The dinner, you have the food. Oh my God. I'm going to swim.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All of them. So that's it here now. Earlier, if you had called me about 5 minutes earlier, you would have had happy birthday to you. Because there's someone on the bus who is celebrating his birthday today. He's a doctor, resident in the United States of America, who will join us on this particular caravan. Let me just speak to him. Happy birthday, Doc. Thank you. How are you feeling? You are celebrating your birthday with Ghana, and you are celebrating with the Heritage Caravan today.
Yes, I'm very happy today to be on the Heritage Caravan and celebrate my birthday in Heritage Caravan.
You are returning on the caravan. So when was the last time you came?
In 2022.
Now that you have come, 4 years on, what made you return, and what's the big deal this year for you? What's the most exciting thing?
Okay, so for me, I always look up to the Heritage Caravan. I always follow the CTFF brand. And I think that it's always a joy to come back. It's always a joy to follow the programs of Citi. And I planned that a year ago that I was going to come for this Heritage Caravan because it was the 10th anniversary. And I think that for me, what I looked forward to was interacting with the people, coming to experience once again, going around the country, the people, the food, the music. I think it's something that I was looking forward to, and I was something that I wanted to really enjoy and experience again.
But we gave you bread to cut at your cake today, but tonight at the dinner there will be cake for all the celebrants in March. So get ready to celebrate. About the bread, have you finished chewing it?
I'll be chewing it because I know that the bread is very, very good. So.
Thank you so much. Okay, that's Dr. Ike. Came from the U.S. where he's resident, just purposely for the Heritage Caravan. And look, it is exciting. You are hearing music in the background because what we do on this bus is that in the morning we do the first praise and worship. Maybe I should have convinced them that today being Friday, we should have done the Islamic praise and worship ahead of Jumu'ah prayers. But you know, bus 3 now becomes bus 4 has a life of its own. And things are so fluid. And you wouldn't know before you realize something big is happening on the bus, which is possibly even unplanned. So the excitement is on the bus, the experience is on the bus. It is not so much of an excursion when you come on the Heritage Caravan.
Yeah.
It is about the experience and the networking.
Yeah. Yes, because I saw some couple renewing their vows on the bus and all that. Hey,
oh my God, 20 years of marriage. And we thought that was like the longest. Until yesterday, the Chin Chin Band guys decided, okay, let's call all those who have been married for many years. And we got someone a couple that was married for 44 or 45 years.
Wow.
I'm like, and Caleb is just 4 months old, and he's thinking that he has done so well.
It's okay.
You haven't done nothing, my brother. Somebody has done 44 years. You, 4 months. And you are doing too on the radio that you are married man.
Sandra, thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.
I'm not done. I want to say other things.
Okay, what else do you want to say?
Happy marriage. Congratulations on your marriage, Caleb.
Oh my God. Sandra, thank you for your report. So that's Umar Sandra's report. Oh yes. We're Ghanaians and proud. 69 and blessed. So much more we could have been doing, but we've come a long way also. We're grateful for our journey, and we're proud people. You know, while listening to Sandra, the other point that jumps at me is even our landscape and the climate here, the sunshine. Charlie, you can go someplace, the cold will enter your bones. You'll be walking, you are shivering back. But you know, we've moved from Accra, gone to the eastern region, seen the highlands, the greenery, gone to sleep in nice hotels and all, driven all the way up, crossed the ferry, gone up. You know, to the border. You have wildlife here. So some spaces don't have wildlife at all. And I think the way we treat same deer, it's much to be desired. But we'll get to that later. But we're blessed with fauna and flora. We are blessed with a landscape that's very diverse, just as our people, and the food and the music that we get to enjoy. And I think there's something. But they actually had a chop bar experience in Kumasi. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you say chop bar experience.
No, they say that
like a literal chop bar.
Kumasi chop bar for the caravanites. No, they had chop bar in the Kumasi, no. But they said the water bodies, it's not looking good, and we are losing our forests.
You know, I think that's actually a conversation on its own. Whether if when we have to talk about Independence Day, should it? I think there's an article, so I read recently. Where the question was, should it change from Independence Day to Ghana's Day? Okay. So then the conversation changes from what we've done in the past to what we can do in the future. So that in the future, when people now have to talk about Independence Day, they will not look back and say that the people who came before us left us something which is not much to look at. Do you understand? So if we are now focused more on what can we do differently from what people have done in the past, what can we do for the future generation to have a different lifestyle, so that if they also now reflect the same nostalgia we are having today, would they also be able to say, oh, I remember some time back there were some people who took up the initiative that they were going to, speak against Galamsey, and now what they did in the past has actually reflected to give us the rich water bodies we are looking at today.
So there's always that quandary anytime you're reflecting on the country, whether you should just box it all together and weight the averages and say, okay, this is what we're doing right. And there's always that temptation where you're focusing much more on the things that are regrettable, things that could have been done a lot better. And I guess that's the kind of feeling when you meet a Ghanaian outside Ghana, you're both looking at the transport systems there, how systems work, security, roads, lights, and everything, and you go like, Then you blame, you complain, you insult all the leaders,
and you still get homesick.
That's what you have.
An abusive relationship. I totally agree with what both of you are saying. I mean, it's important to reflect on a day like this. I like Sheba's point about perceiving this, or perhaps changing this whole celebration to a Ghana's Day, instead of maybe limiting it to the unfortunate interaction and then the separation from foreign powers and cultures. I think it's a time indeed for us to reflect, on the ideals of the independence fight, of the fight for a Ghana. So if you're looking at Ghana's Day, when we wanted to have our Ghana, what did we have in mind? Of course, we wanted economic control. We wanted political independence. We wanted cultural pride. We wanted national unity. We wanted our own heritage. We wanted a Ghana that created a certain ideal of belonging, of togetherness. We are different, but we are the same people. And I think it's a good moment to reflect while we're having this celebration.
Yeah.
I think that, for instance, when we're talking about reflecting on some of these ideals, we need to find ways that we can communicate to bring everybody on board. Our production conversation was interesting to listen to Sheba, who is from the Gen Z generation, talk about a certain disconnect. So imagine if the narrative is always bringing back all of these things. Nkrumah's, one of his last speeches was on the threats of neocolonialism, okay? And if we continue to be free but not truly free, because the very things that are the core of our society are not necessarily controlled by us or people who look like us, then that creates a problem. But if we are creating a mindset reflecting on these ideals, if we are building a generation that understands that we have to work towards controlling our own economy, we have to work towards political independence and not just
economic independence as well.
An illusory democracy of a two-party state and costly elections. Do you get it? And proper use of our resources. I like the point about driving through. You talked about the flora and the fauna. We've got beautiful greenery, wildlife, etc. And the downside is that we are destroying this with galamsey. And so it's an opportunity for us to reflect, and we need to remember some of these ideals, and we need to communicate it to generations after us so that they don't forget. Because today John Mahama is president, perhaps tomorrow Sheba will be president. And she needs, she and her generation and the generations after that need to remember the warnings from some of our great leaders in Nkrumah, the ideals of where we are taking Ghana. We need to have this agenda in perpetuity, if you ask me.
Yeah. It's very important. Well said. Let me bring some of your comments into the conversation. Good morning, team. In Nigeria, people are giving names based on the market days. Okay, Chantel said that.
Should have given us examples.
Yeah. Oloro, sugar, No, but I like the Nigerian names too. They also can be very rich in meaning, exactly, right?
Have you heard them greet? It's like a whole musical.
It can take forever, right? I know. It's beautiful. Essentially, we are one across this planet, this continent in particular. This whole chopping and separation thing is quite illusionary, and unfortunately, we've bought into it, and it's not led us to any better place. A bit later on the morning, we'll bring you our on-air heritage series, Roots and Rhythms. Who is our guest today? Dr. Benjamin Amachi-Boateng. We'll be having conversations about our traditional music forms across ethnic groups. The instruments, it's amazing, right?
I must say, I really love this series of Frema and her guests during this Heritage Month.
Absolutely,
it's very informative. I know you are reading a message and I'm cutting you, but
no, go on.
It's very informative because just sometimes you hear your music, you enjoy it, but you don't pay attention to
the others.
You know what is behind it,
exactly.
how even that genre was formed. So I think she's doing a great job. So educating us on
absolutely,
that.
And I was going to ask you to guess what instruments they are talking about today.
Don't tell me they're drums.
And so they are talking about Fontom from Atetebe and Palo.
I know what I'll be doing. I know where my dad will be as I drive back.
So there's live traditional music performances while all the conversation are ongoing. So look forward to the Heritage Honor series. We are focusing on our roots and our rhythms. Good morning, Caleb and team. I remember when I first traveled outside Ghana for work. Imagine one thing I miss most about Ghana. As soon as I landed, I went straight for a bowl of fufu. Our food is so unique. Happy Independence Day to all of us. Now, compared to places like Germany, Ghana's warm, tropical climate is something I miss. Sunshine almost every day instead of long grey winters. I bet in Berlin send that. And it's that one thing you can't package in your luggage and go away with. You just must come back. So I bet you look sharp and come back, and let's enjoy this together. And again, with all these blessings, unfortunately, you don't see how you are utilizing all the solar energy to power our industries and our homes. You know,
stay hopeful regardless.
Absolutely,
we'll get there.
absolutely. Today, dear, we are just celebrating Ghana. You know, I've been in Europe for some years now, and trust me, I am missing almighty Yokegali, aka Gobe. Watch it. And there's an emphasis. Original fufu with light soup.
There's context in there.
Not the one that we No. Not the one on fire. No, fufu on fire, dear Charlie. So watch us here. And with light soup attached with stomach tin. Thank you very much. I can't wait to eat all of that again when I visit Ghana. Listen, you have to be back before the month ends, Sonny from Berlin, because from the 30th to the 31st, what's happening? The Back to Your Village Food Festival is happening large and big at the Ifua Sutherland Children's Park. Everything Ghanaian is being served right there. Oh my lord!
And that's why I feel if the month ends and Caleb and I have not tried it, Francisca may just do something to us.
A friend of mine is asking if they could send some over.
Oh,
if they bring it.
So even before the festival, we can have something. Yeah, the teaser to know.
Yes, I just have a point to make. So we are looking at the president on TV at the moment, and he's wearing his beautiful fugu, which is one thing that dominated social media. Some days past, we talked about the president in Zambia wearing his fugu. Absolutely. And it became a whole sensation. Now we have the National Fugu Day, which is on Wednesday. And I feel this is also something with regards to generations, if we want to talk about that. Because if the Gen Zs, let me put it, also did not take up the fugu, when it became a topic at the moment. Yes, when it just became a social media craze and everyone just started wearing fugu to the point that it became a presidential or a governmental decree at a moment. And I think if the generations that came before us are able to realize that if you can't beat them, just join them. Because at this point, I think our generation, we've come to stay, and the way we do things has come to stay.
The way you're owning this thing, was it not
it is not.
We are part of this business.
No, but accept it. Accept it. That if it was not on social media, and we make social media what it is not you people.
You sleep there.
It did not trend on
you sleep
we
there.
sleep there. Yes, we will admit it.
It's your compound now.
We will admit it.
We give it to you.
We claim it fully.
Allah.
But I think also we can take advantage of the people who are able to make our culture go as far as it can, and then how they are able to embrace it in different ways.
That's true.
When we talk about music, well, I mean, Gen Z these days sometimes take up this old music that we have. Akabwa has been doing it with his father. Just add the different versions that we are seeing now.
Just
and
for
make
the record, Akabwa is not Gen Z though.
I know, but we are the ones embracing that song now.
That's true.
So just embrace it in a different way.
Absolutely.
And admit that when it comes to culture, it is not just one generation. It transcends, and as it goes down, culture changes. And it won't stay the same as it was some 20, 30 years ago. Now we're in a different era, and you need to accept that
There's
Ghana.
an evolution.
Thank you very much. The Ghana of yesterday is not the Ghana of today. The way we did things yesterday is not the way we do things now. And in as much as it may have been adulterated, and it's no longer the very rigid version that we used to
embrace
see.
it all.
We embrace it, and we are Ghanaians.
In fact, when you listen to a lot of tapes from pre-colonial or colonial days, even the English and the tone and the way they spoke it is very different from how we do it these days, right? So Shiba, your point is well noted about evolution. Having said that, let me drop one of my favorite songs from
when you know, da da da. And so yes, and ow, 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 ow. When you say when you know, when you put us in you, and I want to say when you know, da da da.
Oh man, you gotta love Ben Braco. Oh man. Now when the world gathers for greatness, one name leads the way. Latina Travels. Latina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the biggest global football event on the planet. It's happening in America, Canada, and Mexico. Join the Latina 2-in-1 experience, uniting world-class football and global business in one unforgettable journey. The Latina Travels package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flights, hotel accommodation, travel insurance, and exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. It's not just a trip, it's history in motion, it's football, it's opportunity, it's Latina Travels. 0244-260-789 is the number to call. Our office is at Alisa Hotel, North Ridge. To secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime journey, Latina Travels, your gateway to the 2026 global football competition happening in the US, Canada, Mexico, where football meets opportunity and Ghana shines on the world stage. And if you're looking for motor insurance that goes the extra mile, Hollad Insurance has something special for you this 2026 and you wouldn't want to miss out. Insure your car with Hollad and enjoy extra rewards. New customers get to drive away with free fuel vouchers when they sign up. Existing customers get exclusive gifts when they renew. Plus, we have 24/7 free roadside assistance for everyone, so you're never stuck on the road. That's value you can trust. So 0800 444 999 is the number to call. Visit any Hollad office or speak to your broker today. Men's lacking Hollad Insurance, we've got you covered. And if you're looking for a best of flavor in every sip, please discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Oh, that's another one. Nukum is fun too, right? Oh, sorry. I didn't get that right. Is it? It's Anukum. No, speaking to the microphone, please. What's it? It's pronounced Anukum. When I say Anukum, it's Anukum.
Nikum, like you have.
So
but it's Anukum.
Anukum?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Gossip. Where's the kokonsa?
Where is the kokonsa? Oh, so where is the Enukuma nosy?
Enukuma nosy.
So you're saying stop Anukum, Jaya Nukum is in Ayajuma. Oh,
Papa, Brapa, baby boy.
The song is a deductive altogether because we have all the resources. So get up and get to work. Jai anukumirizi na yejuma enyo. And you'll enjoy refreshing taste of Piva beverages when you grab one. We have a variety: Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, and Piva Grape. Piva Tangy as well. So go to the local store near you, grab one, and enjoy the refreshing variety of flavor in every sip. 0550032231 is the number to call. Piva Beverages, a taste you will love. This Ramadan, Nescafe invites you on a journey of warmth, gratitude, and giving. For 30 days, discover 30 delightful ways to enjoy your favorite Nescafe. From delicious twists to perfect pairings, each day offers a new way to experience the joy and richness of Nescafe. Whether at suhoor or iftar, enjoy the warmth of togetherness with loved ones and our specially crafted coffee recipes. To learn more, just visit Nescafe website or connect on social. Nescafe family wishes you Ramadan Kareem. Now, after receiving hundreds of nominations for the Channel 1 Community Legends from communities across the country, the search for the most deserving and heartwarming stories are underway. Every entry is being carefully reviewed as we identify stories that truly inspire and create impact. So get ready for the exciting reveal and grand celebrations of the 10 Channel 1 Community Legends, only on Channel 1 TV and Citi FM. And talking about food and our heritage, listen, you will feel the energy and reconnect with your roots this much at the Back to Your Village Food Festival 2026. Join us for a celebration of Ghanaian culture and cuisine from across the country. Northern, Akan, and southern villages will all be represented. It's more than food, it's about culture, family, and memories that last a lifetime. Let's come together this much. And it's happening from the 28th to the 29th of March 2026. The venues that are the Efua Sutherland Children's Park, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Interested vendors of indigenous foods and drinks should please call us on 0205-973-973 to register. The Back to Your Village Food Festival 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM. Come, let us celebrate our culture and taste our meals. Back to Your Village Food Festival. My God. So we are actually bringing you a double dosage of the Heritage on Air series, High Life and the Best of Modern Ghana, from hip life to Afrobeat. So 2 conversations, right? We're bringing all to you back to back. Frema will be speaking to Dr. Eric Sunudo and Dr. Benjamin Amache Boateng. Dr. Amache Boateng is treating roots and rhythms, and then Dr. Sunudo is dealing with high life to Afrobeat. So it's a conversation of the kaleidoscope of our musical journey. Enjoy it. So let's bring you the conversations, Heritage on the series, High Life and the Best of Modern Ghana, and also from hip life to Afrobeat. Enjoy them. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Ago.
Ghanaian music is the heartbeat of our culture. From the traditional rhythms to high life to hip life to contemporary Afrobeat, music has really shaped or has really helped us preserve who we are in terms of our history. And this week we are looking at the influence of music in our everyday lives as individuals and as a nation, where we have come from traditionally, where we are, and where we are heading to with our music. This is the sound of our identity. We are still in our Heritage Month, and this week we are exploring our music. My guest is seated. When we come back from this break, I will introduce him and we'll have the conversation going on. I'm Frema Edunyami. You are welcome.
Ago.
Welcome back. This is the sound of our identity. My guest to help me, so we are going back to explore our roots and our rhythms. We are looking at the various traditional music forms across Ghana. And I am privileged, to have the head of department himself of the music department, School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana. Now I feel I'm back home. Dr. Amachi Boateng is here to do that. Doc, you are welcome.
Thank you so much.
I should be coming back to school, eh?
Yeah. We have more spaces for you. Plenty courses for you to explore.
I hear. I will come. Yeah. But
Mm.
today we are looking at our traditional music. We are looking at, in fact, we are trying to connect to our roots and our rhythms. So we start with our traditional dance forms. I mean, do we know how many traditional music forms we have in Ghana? Or if we can't say all, maybe the very popular ones we have.
Yeah, there are several musical forms that are identical with Ghanaians.
Okay.
You see, every tribe in Ghana has something that identifies them in terms of music, in terms of dance. When you look at even the various regions that we have in Ghana, currently we have about 16 regions.
Yeah.
Every region has something that identifies them in terms of music, in terms of drumming, in terms of dance. The very popular ones, as you rightly said, could be the Palogo that we know. We know that that's in Greater Accra. We have Kolomashi, we have Palogo, and then we have Agbe. Agbe is one of the unknown musical type from the Ghana, because this is a special group that are also Ghana that are not really
How is their song like?
known. It sounds Yoruba.
Okay.
But
can you give us an example?
Yeah, I can give you
sure.
several examples. These people came to Ghana about 200 years ago.
Okay.
And they were the descendants of ex-slaves. And when on their way coming to Ghana, they passed through Nigeria and brought this particular musical type, which has been something that has identified them over the years. And the song is, the singing is in Yoruba, but the rhythms are... Yes, I'll sing one for you. They have one that is called Iyalode, Iyalode Kowanjo, Iyalode, Iyalode Kowanjo, Iyalode, which whenever you hear this song, you are calling prominent women to come into the arena to dance. So men don't dance to this song. They have songs for men. They have songs, I mean, the kind of songs they sing speaks to a lot of social issues and all that. So this is also one aspect that is not really explored in our country.
Is Gao a traditional
Gaon
music?
is traditional from the Volta region.
Oh, from Volta.
From the Volta region, yes.
Okay, so that's why.
Yes.
Okay.
It's from Volta region,
right.
And then as part of the Volta region traditions, we have also Bobobo.
Right.
We also have the popular Agbaja. We have Achi Agbeko and all these. These speak to the history of of the tribe, of the region. That is why every region has something that really identifies them.
So what does Ajagbeko say? What are they saying?
It's a warrior, something about war. You know, the elders have history in war. When they were leaving their former abode, the Noche and all, they had to go through war. And so the drum patterns that you hear them playing, they are all coded languages. Yes. Very good. That's the bell pattern for them. But the master drummer himself, all those things are coded. So if you are not part of their, if you don't understand it, and they use it to speak to themselves, communicate to themselves, so that the enemies may not know what they are talking about. And so when you hear them talking, there are some of the rhythms which says turn around. Some of them says they should stand attention. They understand all these things. Set your gun, get ready with your gun and all those. So if you are not part of them, you will not understand those patterns that they are playing. But they speak to each other when they
Let's move to the Akan areas.
Yes.
To also look at their traditional music forms.
Yeah, so for the Akan, we can readily talk about Adoa, we can talk about Kete. These are all royal dances. We could talk about Sichi, which is a song which talks about courting. When
like social
dances. When a man wants to woo a woman, they play some of this Sichi music. And so almost all the rhythms they play, they understand what they are playing. So those of us who sit behind, we just see them as entertainment, but they know what they are saying. For instance, like the Adoa dance, for instance, when you hear some of the rhythms like ba-bam bam, ba-da-dum, ajimai, or dam-pim.
Oh, wow.
In those days, they had a king called Ajimai, and you know, Adoa was formerly played during funerals, royal funerals. And so when they are playing those rhythms, they are telling you that the king has been laid in state. And so those who understand know what it means and they know how to behave.
Right, interesting. But the Fanti lands, the Fanti areas, what would be their traditional music?
We have the Apatampa for, I mean, you were at the School of Performing Arts, so you have all the skills in
no, but my lecturer is here, so I have to believe.
Yes, so there is Apatampa also. You remember this song, yeah, so they use it to also, the youth use it to defend themselves. For instance, they've asked you to go far away to go and marry. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
you don't.
It's far.
You don't know what is going to happen. So some of these songs speaks for whoever is dancing, whoever is playing, and so it is very important that the listeners or the observers should understand some of these things.
Let's move up north because they have a unique culture.
Yes.
You know, I particularly really love northern culture.
Yes.
Because it's very different from what we are used to.
Yes.
So when you move up north, what are some of the traditional music you are likely to find?
Yeah, when you move up north, you have Damba up there, you have Takai, and then there are others that is only women who Bamaya,
okay.
All of them are part.
But Bawa is for...
Bawa is also up
north.
from the northern side. And in Bolga we have some that we have the pony dance. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
It's for women. It's only women who take part in
when they've been shaking their...
Yes, and it's very energetic.
Yes.
Hand claps and some stamping of foot, and they stamp the foot according to the way they clap their hands. And the women communicate with all these things. We traveled there some time ago to interview them and realize that they formed those groups to empower the women.
Okay.
And so for economic gains and all. So you know that place is more of very hard in terms of farming, rain and all those things. It's very rare there. And so before they do this raining and before they go into farming or during the dry season, they try to empower themselves, do some susu here and there, and they use this musical type to gather the women and empower them. They advise them in terms of marriage, and all. So you have that pony dance also up there. You have Bamaya, you have Damba, you have Takai, all of them from the northern region.
My favorite, northern music or dance would be Bamaya. Because I think it's very gracious,
Yes,
because a lot of the northern dances are very, very energetic. You really have to find the energy. But Bamaya is very gracious, and the music is nice.
Very good.
Bamaya, Bamaya,
oh, you are form.
So that's quite interesting. So if I understand you well, it means that all these rhythms have messages that they are communicating to the people.
Yes.
Right. So Adwa originally was for the royals or the prominent chiefs who died, and at their funerals they perform Adwa. What about Kiti?
Kiti is also a royal dance.
But is it also for funerals?
Formerly it was all meant for the funeral settings, but now because of urbanization and all, most of these patterns or this music that was originally for the king's court have now been brought outside for everybody's consumption, which well, for like the School of Performing Arts, for instance, we are not a king's court, but we have to train people in some of these musical types so that when they go back, they will be able to perform them. But they are not performed really in contest, but contextually they were meant for the king's court.
And we also see that when it comes to traditional music, the musical instruments play very, very defined roles, So when you talk of the fonton frums, when you talk of the tumpan, even with the kete drums, so a lot of people see the kete drum as the red and black drum. We don't even know what it is for. So let's go through some of these. The bell, the bell is very, very key when it comes to traditional music, right? What's the relevance of the bell?
So the bell helps in keeping the timing of the performance. The dancer listens to the bell, the master drummer is listening to the bell, so that, African music is synonymous to improvisation. Sometimes the master drummer can go off, but because of the bell, he's able to come back in rhythm. And so the main role of the bell is, aside its sonority and all those rhythms, it's able to guide the master drummer, all other supporting drummers, to align with the music. When you listen to Adua bell, for instance, it tan 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 king 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 king. You see, there's a strong beat on the last beat.
Yes.
King 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 king. But when you come to Agbaja, the strong beat is on the first.
Okay.
King 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 kang 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 kang. So that's a difference. So you see that the drummer, the dancer is listening to that beat so that he can stand on the strong beat.
Right.
Both.
Okay.
So you hear king 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 king. He steps on it. You cannot dance and stand on the first beat. You will go off. So the bell is very important. It guides both drummers, it guides the dancers as well, and the singers as well. So that's why it's very important to have a bell pattern running through your traditional performance.
Right. So we'll just pause here and take a break. When we come back, I want us to look at unique musical instruments, that are unique to specific ethnic groups and specific areas. So this is the sound of our identity. Interesting conversation. So when you meet an ensemble, at least you can now appreciate, the story behind whatever it is you are watching or you are hearing. So the sound or the meanings behind the rhythms, you will also now understand and appreciate what roles the various instruments are playing. I have here with me Dr. B.B. Amache, and this is the sound of our identity. We'll be right back.
Ago.
welcome back. This is the sound of our identity. We are looking at our various traditional dance forms. Before we went on break, we were talking about the musical instruments. We just discussed the bell. Look, you realize that when you come to the northern parts of Ghana, you find musical instruments, like their drums are different. You find the dono. When you come to the Akan areas, you find the tumpan, you find the fonton from. You have these. Let's talk about some of these things. What's the relevance of the fonton from? We have a huge one behind you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it stands for royalty. If you go to the Akwapim range also, they also have the fonton from. Fonton from, you know how big the instrument is, so it symbolizes royalty, bigness, and even when you hear the sound, it's like bass. And when they are playing in an ensemble, you realize they don't play throughout.
No.
Just as kings.
They hit at some point.
Kings just speak once and then they leave. It's only the supporting drums that are noisy. Talking, then the king comes in. So wherever you see fonton from, you should start thinking about what happens in the king's court. Ashanti use it, the Ekwapims also. So it's an Akan kind of thing. And today I just witnessed the Obonu. The Gans also have Obonu. And they use this big, I don't know whether they call it fonton from.
But a drum like
yes, very, very big. And it was behaving just as the fonton from does.
So the fonton from same as talking drum?
No, it's not the same. Drum? Talking drum is is smaller than the fonton from.
Okay.
But that one talks.
Right.
Most of it's high and low. And so it has a lot, like the first example I gave you about Ajimai or Dampum, you see it has bam, bam, bam. It has a low sound, it has a high pitched sound. So there's a way you play it, and then it's able to communicate.
So we have Ghana, Muntie,
yes.
Kunkudon, right?
So you can play that on the fonton from. Pam 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 pam. Because of the high and low.
On the talking drum.
On the talking drum.
What's the local name for the talking drum?
A tumpan.
Yes. Okay. So it's a tumpan. I wanted to.
Yes. A tumpan is the local name for the.
But let's look at some of the, even in Greater Accra.
Yes.
They have the. When they sit, that box that have the metals in front of it to, how do you call that?
They have the kulumashi.
Yes, okay.
The kulumashi, they have the djembe. Djembe is a foreign drum from Sierra Leone.
Djembe, yes.
But when during Palogo performances, they try to put in some djembe because of the way it's also being. Palogo is a recent dance.
Really?
Yes, it's not as old as all. So it's a recent recreational dance that the Ghana youth use to speak for themselves. So whenever you hear them playing the Palogo dance, it has a lot of coded meanings in, and so you have the adaka. It looks like a box.
Yes, like a box. Yeah.
Yes. And so that's the Kulumashi drum. And then they have this other small, they call Palogo drums. And it comes in an ensemble. Well, if you look at all the musical types, they all come in ensembles, which signify what happens even in our societies. In a society, there's a chief, there are queens, there are the subordinates and all. So the drum ensemble tries to represent
the community. Oh,
yeah.
That's how come we have the very small ones.
Very small one,
okay,
exactly. So it's a representation of the community in performance. That is why the bigger drums, they don't speak regularly. They just come in once and then they keep quiet. Then you realize the bell pattern is always speaking. And that's what happens in our society or in our communities. So when you see something like that, it is depicting what really happens in terms of
Wow. We go up north and we have the, for instance, the dambat drums and the big ones. They even sound different,
Yes.
And you have the dono and what are those drums too, and what are they?
You see, the bigger ones are called the brekete drums.
Okay.
Yes,
the round
one, cylindrical in shape.
You can play back and
both sides are double-headed drums. Yes, so and with some rope or thread around it.
Yes. And
one to hang and one on the head.
Yes.
And they all make some sound. They are all coded whenever they are playing.
Right.
So because of the coding, when the drummer plays a certain pattern, the dancer knows what he is playing and is able to respond with appropriate moves.
Right.
Otherwise, you will not be able to dance appropriately. Yeah. So there's the brekete drums, and then there's the dono, which usually is the ensemble.
Right.
Yes. We were talking about drums, but you see, they have these flutes as well.
Yes.
The we have flute where they play just 2 notes or 3 notes. And usually
the atente band is there.
The atente band usually is from the southern parts, like the Akan part. So over there we have the rear, and they usually play it in an ensemble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Something like that, yeah.
And then what happens is that you have to play a combination before you can get a certain melody. So when this man contributes this note, another person contributes this note, and then you can get some notes. Like the Asantis also, the Mensong, there are 7 horns.
Right, yeah.
And each horn has a certain note that it plays.
Yes.
So it depends on what they are playing. So they play alternatively to send a certain message.
You know, there's one that plays like the bass, you know, that
Yeah.
And that doesn't also play frequently at all,
Yes.
you know, once
Most of the big instruments don't they don't rush when they are in performance.
Yeah.
They just give it one to signify how the king or the chief behaves in the society.
Doc, before I let you go, how relevant, you know, are the live traditional music performances today?
They are because if we don't take care, we are losing it. If we don't take care, we are losing it. Now, most of the young ones don't even know what their traditional music is.
Yeah.
And if we don't,
they know Afrobeat,
Amapiano, and all. When you put music down, right? When you put music in the radio or something, and it's something traditional, they tell you are a kick. But they don't know that is what defines them as a people.
Exactly.
They are not aware. It is not the foreign ones, the Amapiano and things that define.
Amapiano doesn't know you.
Yes, exactly. And so I think it is so relevant that we intensify traditional performances in our societies. Anywhere we will get a chance, we need to intensify its performances. We are doing our best at the School of Performance.
And you are doing very, very well.
Yes,
you are doing
so
very,
much.
very well. You know, Doc, so you've been telling us, you know, the role of the bell, some of how the rhythm goes. I think you should demonstrate it to us.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe the bell, maybe the adowa. Should I also get up?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So maybe the adowa, the agbaja, and the other ones, anyone that will come to mind.
So as I was saying, the bell guides the drama, the master drummer and the dancer. And for the dancer, you need where the strong beat is so that you can do the other encomiums. So for instance, the adowa bell I was talking about has the strong beat at the last end. So you have king, 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 king. So you realize that they stand on it, king, 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 king.
And you realize the adowa, it
king,
ends on the right foot, right?
Yes. So that is what gives you the strong king, 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 king. King, 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 king. Yes, that's that.
Right.
And so for the agbaja too, you realize that the beat is on the first one. King, 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 king.
So you realize that the agbaja bell doesn't break.
No.
So
it's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
Yes.
But adowa breaks.
Yes.
Adowa is king, 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 king. And then agbaja goes king, 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 king,
king, king, king. That's where it ends.
Right.
King, 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 king. But it runs in a cycle, so you don't even know where it starts or not.
Right.
But when you perceive it, then you know that it starts on the strong beat, the first beat. King, 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 king. Yes, that's it. And for the tabong, they all have something similar to the agbaja.
Okay.
The same king, 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 king. But theirs is king, 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 king,
So that's left.
You see,
interesting.
So all those patterns, you need to be able to identify where the strong beat is. Then you can.
Interesting. Doc, I think we can sit now. And you also realize that with some of the, we spoke about the rhythm and what they are communicating.
Okay.
So I'm sure we have, like you mentioned earlier, that the whole Achagbeko music and the dance is about war.
Yeah.
So what exactly are they saying?
Yeah, so as I said, every pattern they play is communicating to the dancer.
Right.
In those days, they were warriors, not just dancers. So you'll be hearing things like tro, 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 which means 10. So you see in the Agbeko dance, there is a place where they all 10. And there is one that they have to all stand. And
okay.
Yes, so they are all ever statements that they are making on the drums.
But when you're also observing Bobobo, for instance, it gets to a point you see that everybody is shaking their, backside.
You see, because of the way Bobobo is, somewhere in the song you hear that Dagboboge, it means your mother is coming, or mommy is coming very soon. So if you know when mommy sees you in that doing that kind of dance, shaking your bonbons for everybody, you may be reprimanded or something. Right. So they warn you.
What does Achiagbeko mean?
Achiagbeko.
Yeah.
That's the war. Agbe. Agbe is life in Ever. And then Ko is the war. So it's like living a life of war.
Right.
Kind of.
Right. Like fighting to survive.
Fighting to survive, yes.
Interesting. We go to our communities and we hear the music. We know what they are communicating. Right. When we see the drums, we know which belongs to where and what they are for. Thank you very much for coming.
My pleasure.
Right, so now you know. Visit your roots, go to your hometown, get involved. At least now you have the theory, so go for the practicals. This has been the sound of our identity. Thank you very much. My guest was Dr. Amache Boateng. I'm Frema Edunyame. Thanks for watching.
Ago.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
In the heart of Africa, where the warmth of our people meets the beauty of our land, there's a pride that soars high. Welcome to South African Airways. At SAA, we're more than an airline. From the golden sands of Cape Town to the thundering Victoria Falls, from the turquoise waters of Mauritius to the pristine beaches of Perth. Let South African Airways take you on a journey you'll never forget. As a proud member of the Star Alliance, the world's largest premier airline network, SAA is dedicated to delivering unparalleled passenger services of the highest standard. South African Airways, proudly South African, where every journey begins with Sawubona. We see you.
This Easter, as homes fill with laughter, shared meals, and love, pause for a moment and remember a child who has no one to celebrate with. Across Ghana, children in selected orphanages are hoping for care, hoping for comfort, hoping for kindness. You can be the reason a child smiles this Easter. Support the Easter Orphan Project 2026. Your donation in cash or in kind will provide warm meals, clothing, school supplies, and essential care for their well-being. Send your mobile money donation to 0550-900-006 or write a check in the name of the Citi FM Foundation. You may also bring your donation to Channel 1 TV in Tesano, Accra, Ghana. You can donate milk, sugar, rice, toys, books, or detergent. For more information, visit www.citynewsroom.com or call 0550-900-006 or 0302-226-013. The Easter of Fun project comes off on Monday, 6 April 2026 and is powered by 97.3 Citi FM with support from Channel 1 TV. This Easter, let your kindness light up a child's life.
Kuma has always dreamt of commanding his own military forces.
Attention! Eyes right, stand at ease.
Because that dream is still a vision in progress, he spends his time commanding his money with the EcoBank mobile app.
Operation Supplier Payment. Dispatch 1,000 units of currency from Accra to Benin. Move! Move!
Sometimes he wants a little extra control so that he can buy only what he needs.
Command Center mobile app. Activate virtual card protocol and initiate payments for sneakers and t-shirts. Abort mission for leather coat payment.
Even when the general is fast asleep, his standing order marches out to sort his bills. With the EcoBank mobile app, you can command your money to make safe transactions in Ghana and across 33 African countries. Download the EcoBank mobile app on the Play or App Store today.
By the left, about turn.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva Tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangerine. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
When factories rise, we protect them. When businesses grow, we guard their future. When families invest in what matters most, we secure their dreams. For over 60 years, SIC Insurance has been Ghana's shield, built on integrity, reliability, and care. From motor to fire, accidents to travel, marine, and more. Whatever you value, insure it with confidence. Insure it with care. Insure it with SIC Insurance, because at the heart of every policy is a sacred promise to care, to deliver, to be there when it matters most. Call 0800 100 055 or talk to a broker or licensed agent today. SIC Insurance. Our promises are sacred.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
That's all time will allow us for. Thank you so much for joining us for the Friday edition of the Citi Breakfast Show. It's the 6th of March, and so it's a holiday here in Ghana. If you're out there, celebrate in moderation. If you're on the road, please drive with care. Enjoy your holiday. Keep your dials locked in right here on 97.3 Citi FM. I've got you covered all day long, and on Channel 1 television as well, where the 69th Independence Day celebration is ongoing, coming live from the Jubilee House. Stay with us. As always, Relevant Radio, always. My name is Caleb Kuda. I was there with Francisca Kakraforsen, Shiba Babenin, Fred Tete Jabano. With Emmanuel Latte providing technical support. Leaving you with this tune from George Dako, Akote Brafo. And then, of course, we'll bring you Branch in the City. You're sorted. Enjoy your holiday. See you on the other side.
This is the story of Anthony Owusu-Ansah and his delivery business, Shark Express. What started as one man's dream is now a thriving same-day delivery business that serves hundreds of families. Through financing, mentorship, business networks, and market access, APSA is helping businesses like Shark Express grow, create jobs, build futures, and deliver joy across Ghana. Behind Anthony's success isn't only hard work, it's having the right partner like APSA. From funding to guidance, APSA stands with entrepreneurs who dare to dream.
We see your story and we invite you to write it with us. Your story matters. APSA.
This Easter, as homes fill with laughter, shared meals, and love, pause for a moment and remember a child who has no one to celebrate with. Across Ghana, children in selected orphanages are hoping for care, hoping for comfort, hoping for kindness. You can be the reason a child smiles this Easter. Support the Easter Orphan Project 2026. Your donation in cash or in kind will provide warm meals, clothing, school supplies, and essential care for their well-being. Send your mobile money donation to 0550-900-006 or write a check in the name of the Citi FM Foundation. You may also bring your donation to Channel 1 TV in Tesano, Accra, Ghana. You can donate milk, sugar, rice, toys, books, or detergent. For more information, visit www.citynewsroom.com or call 0550-900-006 or 0302-226-013. The Easter Orphan Project comes off on Monday, 6th April 2026 and is powered by 97.3 Citi FM with support from Channel 1 TV. This Easter, let your kindness light up a child's life.
Republic Bank has created a special unit to support
One evening, while listening to the radio, Na discovers Republic Bank's SME unit, which helps small and medium businesses. Na always dreamed of being a big business owner, but her small capital held her back until now.
Hey customer, now my shop is big. I can send you any wake up, foundation, or nails you want.
In the Republic verse, dreams are waiting to be unlocked. Na's aspirations have taken her from a small corner to a bigger shop. You too can receive the tools to elevate your business. Big up. Join the Republic verse. Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
City 97.3. Accra.
I feel sweet